there is a nation called Malacia. A micronation, to be precise. Located just outside of Reno, in Dayton, Nevada. It is a small speck of land, 1.3 acres to be exact. But through a strange loophole, it is technically considered a nation. It is run by a man named Kevin Baugh, who has declared himself the proud president of this land. He has been called one curly short of the Three Stooges, but he does manage to keep order in his humble country. For the most part, Malacia is a quiet, simple, gentle land that is yet to subject itself to any intense, hostile violence. That is where the nostalgia critic comes in.
You ever see those movies? Described as a separation between a rock star and his audience. But it's so much more than that. When it came out in 1982, it got mixed reviews and did only okay on the box.
Chicago, the Windy City. That should be too far out of the way. Just program this into my GPS. Well, I think it'll work. Yeah. Well, according to this, it should be 2,000 miles. No, that can't be right. Let me just fix this. No, I do not want to go to Lake Okeechobee. You know what my mom always said? Only so many times a man can drive into a light. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 5 times, shame on the GPS. Awesome! I think I got it. So what part of Chicago are you going to? Yeah. Dude, I get everywhere with this thing. I'm totally lost without it. Circuits to destruction.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic, online personality, and all-around spectacular guy. I'm fine. Anyway, I run a website that has all sorts of reviewers that come together and, well, review stuff. I don't like to brag, but we're pretty successful. I noticed that you have your own issue here. Must be very proud. But to be fair, it is not very big, and you're not very big. So, let's just cut to the chase. I am going to invade you. My army is going to take you down, conquer Malacia, and take it as our own. Now, don't get any bright ideas, don't try to fight back or anything like that. My army is quite literally unstoppable, undefeatable, and of course, invincible. Where you are, just you. So, I'll give you 10 minutes to pack things up and piss off. Deal? Why do they always want to do it the hard way?
What did I just say, Corey?
You don't need no education.
So that's dramatically great.
Hello?
Yeah. It's time.
Do you know what we teach in these
I don't know. He just called me up and said it's time.
How are you
Like I'm
today?
supposed to know what that means.
Fellas, it's the takeover Malacia!
The takeover of what?
Hold on, I gotta call Mira.
We teach important things.
Hello?
Hey, yeah, what's this It's Time thing you're talking about?
Don't you know?
No.
Look, it doesn't matter. Just meet me in Malacia.
That's right.
Where?
Hold on, I got her call.
Shouldn't be too important.
Yeah, it's 3:22 p.m.
What?
I thought you were asking what time it was.
Anyway,
No, I'm telling you it is time!
and me, the
Yeah, and that time is 3:22 p.m.
I got her call. Hold on. Hello?
I'm behind you 110%, critic. Any Chick-fil-A refusing to serve us delicious nuggets on Sundays from here on out will be blown sky high!
Wait, what are you talking about?
Wait, what are you talking about?
The invasion of Malacia! Hold on, I'll get back to you. Hello?
Yeah, I got 324 here, but I think Spoonie's watch is more accurate.
Oh, hold on a minute. Hello?
Me again.
Sorry. Hello?
Hi, still running on confused here.
Look, it's hard to explain. Just meet me in Malacia. It's in Nevada.
Okay, I'll just walk over to Nevada.
I'll fly you there.
When?
I don't know. I can really keep track of who I'm talking to. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta call Sean.
Who?
The epic fail guy.
Oh, yeah, he's funny.
Yes. Hello?
3:23 p.m.
Go away. Hey, send him a snap.
Guilty as charged.
Any chance you have Sean's number? Shut up. Yes, you got it. Goggles, it's time. Yes, we are taking over Malacia.
Taking over
I know, right? So get your stuff together and come
By the
downtown.
way, this isn't an answering machine. Leave your message after the beep.
Something that can make every single person in this room a millionaire.
Hello?
Little Miss Gamer, I need your help. We are taking over Malacia.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to, Critic, but I'm really busy right now.
Huh? Doing what?
Yeah, I kind of got sucked into my Nintendo. Freak accident. Now I have to defeat the Mother Brain, restore order to the kingdom. And Link's been acting kind of like a jerk.
All the answers are on this Hold on, another call. Hello?
3:24 p.m.
Okay, look, I'm putting everybody on speakerphone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Look, we're taking over the land of Malacia. I'm flying you all out to Nevada so we can prepare for the invasion.
And where are we all gonna stay?
It's okay, I booked everybody a hotel room.
Oh, gee, I didn't see that one coming. Oh boy, I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited.
I cannot believe he dragged us all out here.
Tell me about it. I got American foot if you're puking up right now.
Hey, you look familiar. Aren't you that doctor guy? No. Oh, man, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. You're always trying to take over the world and stuff. No, I mean, no, you got the goggles. I mean, okay, must be fun.
Police are revealing a strange portrait of the man that witnesses described as emotionally unstoppable. Friends and family gathered was apparently an avid player of the
All right. Is everybody here? My God, where's everybody?
ranting about spicy spit.
That's okay. I don't understand anyway.
Police suspect that
All right, people, we are about to do the ballsiest thing any of us have ever done before. We are going to take over the land of Malacia.
Why are we taking over Malacia? I mean, isn't it barely an acre of land?
Mars Girl, do you think anyone else here honestly has that question? Okay.
And now,
Fact is that it's one opportunity to finally seize control of something. I mean, haven't you ever wanted to rule your own nation?
Does SimCity count?
This is our chance to finally have power, to create an empire unlike any other.
But it's only an acre of land. What can we do with an acre of land?
What can you do with an acre of land? Some sort of ancient jewel that you place on the people to make it may start as just a small acre of land, will blossom into something larger than any of us can possibly imagine.
Yeah, like 2 acres of land.
But if we find this thing, it could be. You know, there's another group of people that thought they used the current. They were called Nazis. They were closed-minded, hate-filled people that just want everything to win. Are you a Nazi, Linkara? No. Are you a Nazi, Linkara? Because I don't want any Nazis around here.
I'm not a Nazi. I found the map that Jefferson
I'm not a Nazi.
Good. All you have to do is just play it doing these.
Now let me tell you about a group of people They were called Nazis. They had a crazy plan too. Everybody thought they were nuts. You know what? They got pretty far, didn't they? Because they were dedicated. Strong. A lot of people said they were crazy. Well, everybody says that we're crazy, so that gives us a better advantage, doesn't it? Think about it. First we take Molossia, and then the neighbors down the street. And then their neighbors. And then their neighbors. And then their neighbors. The big was so gigantic that nobody would be able to stop us. And then we go global. First we start with Texas, then Canada, then Hawaii, and then and just like that, we're pressing up, and then everybody.
Wow, we were much more interesting in fighting.
Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it.
What kind of characters do we dress
So what
up
are you
as?
people? I never seen you. I'm not saying.
Since we started the space research
You're rich.
Honestly think this is gonna pay off.
By the way, as the obvious future president after all the nations, I'm going to need the vice president to be by my side. You're the only one who can keep the Nastasia name alive. Mostly because it's in your name. Interested?
Well, I don't know. I was kind of holding out for president.
Well, that's all the vice president does.
Oh, okay then.
Cool.
All right, everybody. What are we waiting for? Let's go kick some Molossia.
Maybe a bit Mickey.
Hey, if someone doesn't like my artistic dive into madness caused by an affair, whatever it is, it's just skip the scene.
So, this nostalgia critic guy says he might be on Radio Nation. What do you think?
You're betraying me?
8 a.m. tomorrow. Bring your costume. Yeah. Is it me?
There you go, Mr. Critic. I got you your copy.
I got a lot more drawn out program than that. Brain. Luca regalia.
So you invited me up here. What you want to do? You invited me up here to literally watch TV.
I'm a successful musician with millions. How can you expect me to be happy?
This is going to be another one of those slow movie songs, isn't it?
Yes. I know that.
Don't worry, I have a slow movie song here too. Oh my God! Doesn't this remind you of Jesus? I'm like Jesus. I'm Jesus. Feel sorry for me. I'm Jesus. Hello.
Matty!
Yes, it's Matty.
It's electric ball, rat brain. Yeah, I know. What are you doing here?
I got the message about the car.
Drinking again. I didn't send you a message about Taro!
We got a request, and I kind of
brave, but save your energy. You're gonna need it for all the pointless torturing.
Really, I would, but, Taro! Yes. Well, you're the tech, the children. I have to wear this stupid-ass bracelet because It's so hard. This seems much smaller in person.
That's because you're far away from him, jackass.
Well, he's about to get a lot closer. So let's just save him so that don't go over very nice, huh? Don't you think I give anything to have you on board? But I have chosen a time, and you've chosen a place that you need. Trust me when I say nothing will change that, Monkey. Nothing will change that. He's watching the pool. You tell me. We can make this happen. Tonight. Yeah. Get out there.
have any other strategy outside of going,
Well, I didn't think that far ahead.
No, you just thought up to where everyone was in charge and you were ruling the fucking world.
Yes.
Well, you can't just do that, Critic. You have to plan these things out. You have to have a strategy, for God's sake.
Yeah, but that takes hard work. Hard work that we do not have.
I declare this sucking.
Me too, I'm out of here.
This is balls.
Wait! Do you dare leave now in your moment of victory?
I would never leave you, Christian.
I know that, don't we? We just need a plan.
How about we gut them open and wear their organs as hairnets?
Nah, we'd have to get close to it first.
How about I lunchberry over like a kamikaze bear?
Nah, I think they see that coming.
How about a legion of spiders? They're quite small.
Fit to the most overhead compartments. No, how'd you get in here anyway? Just want to be loved. Get out! But who can do them? We don't need to encourage every tight swearing idiot to sneak in here like that.
How about we use Tom Slayer's battering ram?
Nah, his head is too soft.
Maybe we can jump on him and use his turtle shell to get extra points.
That's your answer to everything.
Well, it'd work if you gave it a shot.
Not before you come in double.
Hey guys, I got an idea. This might seem like a shot in the dark, but what if we just used weapons?
Nah. All right, get out of here. Wait! I have an idea!
Yeah, it's more dramatic that way.
Does it involve using weapons?
It involves using weapons! Angry Joe, get your MP5s. Linkara, get your magic guns. Denzai, start wrapping Barry in explosives. By God, we'll give him a battle worth fighting for. This time,
No dawn. From Malasia. My son, Legionary.
Actually, I don't think you could. The greatest movie ever made.
Come on, you only know who had the space.
Save it for Broadway. Alright, now where's the nostalgia chick?
I've watched my videos, right, boss?
Of course I do.
What's Mechacar?
What did she say?
It's my psychotic robot double. How does my theme song go?
What?
Read the damn subtitle.
What do I review, boss? Goodbye.
Ask me what is best to run. Okay, what is best to run? Crush the enemies, see them prevented for you, and hear the limitation is implemented. Present comedy excluded.
I like it. Frenchman playing it off the screen. It'll confuse the end. Very nice. Sage! Gunning!
So I bring people that I don't want other people to see. Either sober up or have an existential conflict. Either works for me.
Oh, shut up! I don't know, ass man. I don't think you got the noise.
Yes, I'm gonna go get him. Come on, guys, stop laughing.
Probably not gonna like
Is everyone preparing for battle?
They are, Spoonie.
Hello? Thank you. Linkara?
You know, Spoonie, you would really help the team out if you were to... You know, summon him. It'll just be this one, Spoonie. Just this once and you can go back to normal. I was wrong. Every day I
Really nice. Anyway,
raging inside.
all you need to do is set him free. And then once you have him under control...
Control?
Hello.
There is no control. There's only anarchy, chaos, and wild rage.
Like, should I tag something in there? Is there a
Try?
Oh!
There's no try.
Maybe worry about overpaying every time I shop online.
Give in,
Thankfully,
Give in
now
for
I
me.
have money.
And the team.
And for me, use the internet for coupon codes, then like magic, it automatically applies the best one to your card at checkout. Honey will find you every coupon code, sale, and discount at over 20,000 sites like Amazon, eBay, Best Buy, GameStop, Newegg, and more.
Hey,
Sometimes to
give in to the madness.
Not only did Honey test over 1 billion promo codes, but it actually applied 185,067,086 working codes to people's orders. Those commas mean it's a big number. Not to mention the subscribers who have already downloaded Honey saved over 83,000 hours. That's ... a lot of real-life savings. Honey, there's literally no stress when you see that promo code box at checkout. Why, just look at the money I saved getting a little
That isn't fantasy!
It's quest-based, so it counts. Anyway, he survived a nuclear explosion in a refrigerator. If that's not fantasy, then I don't know what is.
Honey is for everyone because it works for practically anything you buy online.
What's wrong with you people? It's fantasy-based, not fairy tales!
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Fairy tales are so based in reality.
This is better than
Tapping into the dreams of your imagination! What is that?
Real honey costs money, and it's food! Never grow up! Stupid food! Well, I never really see that.
So what's up, guys?
Honey for free at joinhoney.com/Nintendo.
Lord Cow, make ready the new salute formation!
Oh my god, you're Jeremy Irons from Dungeons and Dragons?
Alright, people! This is the moment you've been waiting for!
Hey, you guys like the music in this review? Well, believe it or not, there's an album of it. I'm not even kidding. This was done by Rob Scallon, who appears in the review. He has some YouTube channel. He's just incredible talent. And I really think he outdid himself with this because this is just such a love letter to Pink Floyd's music. And you can download the album in the link below. There's even songs and music that isn't in the review. It's playing for the album. And it's really fantastic stuff. So go check it out.
Phallus, send the signal to sound the
well, there's only one person missing. Where's Juwan?
First of all, it's Phallus, not Phallus. Second, the guy's standing right there looking at you. Why don't you send the signal yourself?
Phallus, just do it.
I'm in the middle of sunball. Can I give you a call back?
You know, I got places to
Don't get me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
After all, first imagination. That's right, critic. Oh yeah.
They're more alive than you.
Don't make us
The power of Kwang will protect you.
Surrounds us, directs us.
Do you understand the
What
deeper
we
meaning
would
of what
of
it
bird
is
and
to
deer
say?
have we so sojourned?
What?
Where we
Or is it just a misguided ego trip in this self-indulgent world that we all have been part of? Oh, him?
Alright, President Bob. Hand over my minutes here and nobody gets hurt.
I'm not the president. I'm Fritz von Baugh, Minister of Making Things Orderly.
It's so obvious.
You know this old one?
Yes, I get that a lot, but the fact is we're two totally different people.
Okay, well, where's the president?
Oh, he's gone. Flew right out the door.
Into the woods! Into the woods! Into the woods!
It looks that way, yes.
That's that weird freak ass.
You're the one that I want!
been conquered! A new dawn of government is upon us!
From that you show you. Somebody carry him.
My friends, this is indeed a great day. We have given birth to a new nation! And there will be government, rule, and a new democracy to live by!
Why democracy? Because I say so.
And I will be your president! That's down, Richard! Will be your vice president! And those will figure out at another time!
Another time!
And as my first order as your president, I shall build a table.
the way to pain is to tell you the
So that everyone can look each other
he's right.
in the
That
eye.
does look like
That's a good idea. It's like everyone's equal.
We should go that way first.
And I shall be elevated above you in a rocket chair. A magnificent rocket chair. So I can look down at all of you and see just how equal we all are.
You wanted more
Make yourselves comfortable, everybody.
I am the defender of this path.
The greatest nation ever known. We have given birth.
Do not underestimate me. I know what it is you seek. You are searching for a power greater than any weapon man has ever known. A power that can destroy all mankind.
Makes feel just
You are seeking a power known as Malachite.
Sequels are usually praised as the best part. You think you can make a case that the weird characters needed more development?
Never you mind. Only those who truly know the value of its power may find it. Only those who are true of heart can unmask its secret.
Dateline Kikassia, year one of the new Credit Imperium. Confidence is high as this new and proud nation works long and hard to establish its new government. I'm Chris Larios from Transmission Awesome News, here in the nation formerly known as Malacia, but now as of recent known as Kikassia. Though it is not easy to establish a government from the ground up, Kikassia is fortunate to have hard-working individuals make their regime stable. And here's one of them now. Lord Kurt recently appointed Minister of Trade. Tell me, new Minister, what does your job exactly entail?
I have a lot of video games, some NES, some Super Nintendo, some Sega Genesis, and we're hoping that we can trade them with other nations for goods and valuables.
Do you really think other nations will trade goods and valuables just for video games?
Oh sure, China will sell 20% of its military just for a copy of Marvel Battles. I guess it's pretty rare down here.
All of our military forces are not a major concern in Kikassia. Secretary of Defense Angry Joe assures the public that everything is well protected.
It's true that we are a small nation and therefore more prone to attacks, but we have a good drill sergeant who knows how to keep up the men's morale.
Stand up straight! Tug in your shirt! Stop being so tall! Did you say something?
Oh God, no. I'm definitely afraid of you.
Looks like a solid team you got there.
Yes, indeed.
Now, there have been a few reports that you're, in fact, a little gun crazy.
I'm getting it.
But an invasion seems unlikely, thanks to good relations being kept by the head of immigration, Benza.
What do you mean you can't understand me? I'm French. That's the language of law. If you can't understand me, then you can't understand law.
I'm willing.
Hold on. Let me transfer you to my secretary.
Hey, you think you got it, bruh? I've had time bombs come to my body and was built into 2 separate pieces. There's not enough stitches in the world to recover from the emotional pain I'm going through.
Every nation needs a treasurer, and Kickasia is his superstar, who, as I understand, also designed the flag for Kickasia.
It's true, Chris. And for a nation like Kickasia, I figured that we really needed a real kick-ass flag. That's why I came up with a muscle-bound ice cream cone carrying machine guns and shooting laser beams out his eyes. Because when people look at that, all they can say is kick-ass.
Well, it looks like you guys haven't put on a flagpole yet.
Well, we weren't exactly sure how to get their flag down and ours up, so we're just using Handsome Tom as our flagpole.
I must say, he doesn't look very happy.
He's not, Chris. He's definitely not.
And there's also the concern of preserving nature, but no worries, as Lee from Stillgate has taken over as head of the Environmental Protection Agency. Tell me, Lee, what is your plan for saving all the cute little bunnies?
I'm sorry, I'm still getting over the fact I'm three-dimensional. I can move with fluid motion. I can touch.
Maybe she needs bath. Hey!
And no others looking out for the well-being of Kickasia. Take Sage, for example. He is making sure that everyone is in good shape, acting as Kickasia's Surgeon General.
In my short time as Surgeon General here at Kickasia, I made 2 amazing medical discoveries. One, when holding a Uzi, you will not die.
Really? How does that work exactly?
I'm holding one, and I'm alive. Science proven. Secondly, our research has shown that dieting and exercise does not help build a healthy body. So that's why I encourage everyone here to start smoking. According to our studies, smoking does well to strengthen the body and prevent cancer, especially pregnant.
Your studies show that.
Oh yes, it's right here on this card. What do you know?
Had the damn thing upside down.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But not everyone in Kickasia is questionably insane. Take, for example, Paul, the local Sean John radio DJ.
And while the big wigs up on the hill with their fancy house and the stage go down on the floor with oppression, with taxation, with sexual repression. Don't get me started on the sexual repression. Take a stand, people. Oppose these big people with a fancy fucking hands.
So, what exactly about the Kickasia government bothers you so?
Nothing really. It's just when people agree with angry on some reason, it makes them feel better about themselves. So, in my own way, I'm helping the people's morale.
Another person keeping up the morale is Spoony, who is now head officer for science and technology.
Yeah, at first we didn't have much of a science department. In fact, the original space program was just a stomp rocket. But I'm certain we can get things to a more legitimate level.
Hey, weren't you that crazy scientist before?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you had the goggles.
That's how insignificant.
Why didn't he sing a song?
Well,
Well, before so insignificant thing. Why you bring this up?
Not such an open vagueness. That only makes
Well,
sense.
there are some in this nation who still do well to keep order and justice in hand. This is Linkar, head of the FBI. Tell me, Linkar, what are you going to do to keep this nation safe?
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's all about surprise before you're trying to find those who are best able to blend into their environments. For example, we've discovered that Juario here has a natural talent for camouflage. Isn't that right, Juario?
Yes.
Yep. So, but do you really think stealth and surprise are going to be enough to keep your enemies on their toes?
Oh yes, it's all about illusion. For example, I'm not even in front of you.
Yeah, whatever. You go to the
Very good. Well, we all know what goes on outside the government building. Let's see what goes on inside the government building. Sorry. This is Secretary of State Fearless. Tell me, Fearless, what is a normal day entitled for you?
Well, honestly, I come up with brilliant ideas and then just like to bring slaps and going coincidence is out.
Does it pay well?
But it sure does hurt a lot.
But behind every great man is a woman, and presumably behind her another man. But in the case of the nostalgia chick, that is not so.
Well, he is a maverick to say the least, but no matter what his decision might be, or whatever we disagree on, I still stand right by him.
On what issues do you disagree with?
Well, it's like our foreign policy with Nevada.
You've had foreign policy experience with Nevada.
Betcha.
In what way?
You belong in a museum.
Well, you look right outside. Nevada's right out there. You can see it from right here.
Indeed. And where do you guys get your information on current events? Do you read the papers, or...?
Yes, that's it. I read the papers.
Which ones?
All of them.
Well, there's also talk that the nostalgia critic wants to push for more regulation and you want less. Which way has he wanted more that you haven't agreed with?
Oh.
Actually, no, I don't.
Well, when I find an answer, I'll get it right back to you.
Got it?
Yes, there are
And
several.
finally, in the past, you've been known as a smart, edgy, young, opinionated woman. But recently, you've been labeled
Hey,
an idiotic dumbass
with
who's
someone
trying to play naive
unworthy
and innocent in order to sneak into the presidency. What's your opinion on that?
If you knew
This
what was
world
best
is
for
full
you,
of
you would turn around and never return.
They don't maintain the same standard of niceness.
What do they call you, guardians of all?
Yes, you are very nice.
So why would they say such a thing?
Cloaks.
Probably the idiotic dumb arts part I just mentioned.
I would presume that it's because I'm a man with prejudices alive and well in this world.
But Moscow is
And I will teach berries.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, an interview with the man himself, the man who made Kick-Assia possible, President Nostalgia Critic.
Greetings, Chris.
Mr. Critic, what are your plans now for this new glorious nation?
Well, first we plan on taking over the neighbors down the street. We sent them pamphlets. Then we plan on taking over Nevada, America, and then the world.
Compared to the power of a lightning bolt,
A gentleman never tells, but I can give you a hint. It involves killing.
Face the wrath of the
Indeed. But Mr. Critic, what about the fact that you keep the old president of this country alive and working for you?
Sir?
Oh, that's not the president. That's Fritz von Baum, Minister of Keeping Things Orderly. Yes. I don't know, I'm going with it.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Critic.
Run back to the supervisor saying you're dead.
Oh, and one more thing. Mr. Critic, would you say your diabolical plan is to take over the world?
You guys are probably from what, that World of Darkness game?
Well then, would you say your plan is to one day conquer the galaxy?
Eventually!
We're doing the bird seed thing today, okay? I hit you with the packet, I say 2 magic, I hit
Oh,
you with the packet,
Mr.
I say
Critic,
2
do you
magic.
someday
Lay
plan
down
on
the ground,
being
it's what-
bigger than
Sound
God?
like Hamilton, right? Unless you guys
That's a question you can definitely say yes.
War classic warlord or cleric.
How much information?
It doesn't matter. Anyway,
Say, Critic, do you get a lot of pussy with that outfit?
Of course!
Thank you. This has been Chris Larios reporting from Kick-Assia.
I gotta say, Critic, our financial situation isn't looking good. Of the money we have left, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to accomplish nearly what we had in mind.
Quiet! Can't you see I am watching Hogan's Heroes?
But Critic, this is important stuff. We got this.
I have a new rule. Every day at 4 o'clock p.m. shall be Hogan's Heroes time. Everybody shuts up and watches Hogan's Heroes. All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes. Go away.
Fine. But don't come to me when... just don't come to me.
Excuse me, Critic. I couldn't help but hear you're having trouble with our financial situation.
Is this Hogan's Heroes related?
And I just thought it'd be a good idea if we started charging for t-shirts, postcards, and such.
No, that's stupid.
your time crisis.
Wait! I have an idea!
What could that be?
To increase our financial status, we shall charge for tourism! T-shirts, postcards, think of it, Famous!
Holy shit!
Then make it so. I've spoken!
Why do you let him take your ideas like that?
I don't know, because he's the president and stuff.
Well, would you like to know what that's like?
Yeah, sure.
Wouldn't you?
Neither are they. They got an honorary degree from the Freudian University.
The plans for your rocket ship are in, sir.
Excellent! Do they have the little beer holders on the side?
They sure do. Cool.
Shut up!
Hey, Nostalgia, we're pals, right? Huh? We're pals?
Yes, Film Brain, we are indeed pals.
Yeah, because this is what pals do, right? Sit on sofas and watch Hogan's Heroes and stuff, right?
The things you have just said are true.
Sure, there is a
Say, I was thinking, in my next movie review, would you like to do a cameo and...
Film reviews? We do not do film reviews anymore.
We don't. Well, what do we do?
We sit back and acknowledge the fact that we have our own nation.
Oh, how long do we do that for?
Troubling to you in this
Forever, Film Brain.
I said no, would it matter?
Forever.
Don't you think it's odd that there's just a chair?
Do you ever get tired of doing that voice?
Nonsense! This is a voice of the gods! A voice that demands honor and justice everywhere he goes.
A little bit, yeah. Almost as if someone was waiting here for a while.
Serious now, what's up?
These stupid finances. We've got no money because Nostalgia Dickless over there won't do anything.
I'm sure he's building up to something.
Like what? Watching more Hogan's Heroes?
No, I think a 5 Full House comes on.
But that's what I mean. He does nothing. It's like the job of a president is to be removed from reality while everyone else does the work.
A musical number! We need a musical to start this song now.
You know you're not qualified.
Oh, come on, I'm already working on the lyrics. By the way,
I'm just thinking out loud. I'm sure you both know what you're doing.
Alright, men. You make wonderful agents as well as soldiers. But today, we're going to teach you the element of surprise.
Yeah? What's that?
Surprise!
Well, there's a certain article of clothing that you have on that
So, Linkara, how goes it?
to.
Pretty well. I was just teaching these men the element of surprise.
Have you punched them yet?
After lunch. Hey, Linkara, what's that on your leg?
Sweet Jesus. There are certain
It's a receipt
things that
for 20 tons of dynamite.
covered.
Who signed for it?
I know. It's like on the hat.
The Nostalgia
There's
Critic.
certain things that need to be remade slow.
What's he doing getting dynamite?
I don't know, but it can't be good.
We have to tell somebody about this.
You mean like the
There
Nostalgia Critic?
are
No!
things. I can see your bones. What? I can see your bones, like hanging out of your tidy whities. Oh my God! I can see your sack.
Oh my God! You was in my junk this whole time? It's terrible!
The way I can get back to what I
How do
normally
you ladies walk around in these things?
Well, you want us to show you?
How about I make you some tea there, Mr. President?
Why, yes, Mrs. Vice President, I'd be glad to.
Can't do that. He hasn't done anything to us.
You know, I don't know why the
kill
president picks on you so much. You seem like the nicest person to me. As we all know, nice people make the perfect politicians. Just look at Carter. I mean, you're so good at making people feel at home. Lowering their defenses, making it feel like they have nothing to worry about.
Indeed. You gonna drink your tea there?
You'll be a radio psychic anyway, Disney.
Say, is it me or does this tea smell a little, poison apple?
Oh, it's just an herbal fusion. But I found drink your tea, honey.
Oh, of course. Hey, Critic, there's something you
little
want.
women, get over here.
Can I get some cream in my tea?
What?
Cream just makes your penis
What are you
smaller.
doing
Now
here?
drink your tea.
Yeah, but I don't feel it's tea without cream, really.
You know what they put in that cream? They put all sorts of hormones and antibiotics in it.
Yeah, but that just makes me like it more. It's just, cream makes a big difference for me.
Alright, now put the damn cream in it. President, you can smell how kill a guy. Get your fucking tea because I know
Mickey has a rectal.
What? Wow. How do you know that?
Doesn't matter. Bottom line is,
Here's your tea.
Oh, thank you so much, hon.
This is something bigger than we ever tackled before.
Wait a minute! That's right! I can't stand tea! Why don't you give me a candy bar?
We can't live with it, Monty. No. It has to be something.
Couldn't I just buy some by
I gotta tell you, I'm so lucky to have a vice president like you. You know, not every vice president would get their president tea. You know what I mean? I mean, there's just some people that can help you out in a real tight spot. I mean, a real tight spot. I mean, some people out there just don't get how...
They make it.
It's the internet, Monty. They have porn for everything, especially for people as sick, demented, and twisted as Mickey. So go, Monty. Go to the library. Find information, everything you can about goats. She's so poor. Find the goat porn, and you'll find the way.
Boy, it's so great to be back here in this crowded, cramped hotel room again. I wonder if it's still impossible for me to stretch my arms.
All right, people.
Happy birthday to me.
No offense. A lot of offense.
Okay, now what exactly is going
I'll
on
help you
here?
overcome your
A
problem.
whole lot of shit is going down, Snob. Tell him about it, Lee.
Lee?
What more
Have you ever felt the motion of water pour down your three-dimensional organs? I have. And it is...
Who knows that chain letter would be so difficult?
I lied.
A chain letter?
Lord Cat, fill him in.
We found a receipt for 20 tons of dynamite paid for by the Nostalgia Critic. We don't know what it means, but it can't be done.
By the way, we have to be
So what? You really think he's gonna use it against us?
Who knows? He might be planning to blow us all up.
He's mad, I tell you! Mad! Mad!
Okay, I'm good.
Look, the Nostalgia Critic may be a little nutty, but he's not nuts.
You look me in the eye and tell me he's not stupid enough to do something that crazy.
I have a chance to actually do something right.
Okay, you have a point, but couldn't the signature have been replicated? In fact, couldn't the whole thing be replicated?
Only then will I allow them admittance.
How many of you have been listening to that Bob guy?
And if the word goes down to
Gets around, doesn't he? Those with brains usually have power over the brainless. Look, I'll have a talk with the critic to see if any of this is true.
What if he suspects us going behind his back?
He won't suspect us, I'll put it very delicately. Everybody thinks you're nuts.
Inconsiderate pricks! Why?
I think that ball guy is spreading lies about you.
I knew I should have kept that bog guy around. Blame Phaelus, it was his idea.
Now
everybody thinks I'm nuts.
They just get paranoid. That always happens when big changes happen.
I suppose you're right. I mean, I'll win their confidence back soon enough.
There's even a rumor going around that you bought 20 tons of dynamite for yourself.
No, that part was true.
What?
Oh yeah, the whole place is wired.
You see, I've wanted this place for a long time.
Now that I got it,
I'm not gonna let anyone take it away from me. I've discovered that the world is filled with nasty wasties. A lot of those nasty wasties want what I got. So, any of them trying to take away what I have, I'm not afraid to go down the ship. Take it. But that's just what all those nasty wasties shows up. Or if someone in this beloved nation of mine is a nasty wastie. What do you say, Cinema Snob? You're not one of those nasty wasties, are you?
Battlefield!
Of course not. Good. I'm glad we had this talk. Take care.
Yeah, you too. I do enjoy
You're right, he's nuts. We gotta act and we gotta act fast.
I say we cast him into the fort and tie him to a cactus and play pinata with his entrails.
Why? You were just so fast to say that.
Just passionate, that's all.
I like it. Maybe we could play really bad music. That'll get him out of the government house.
What kind of music would you pick?
Michael Bolton.
No one should be subjected to that.
I like it.
How about a Legion of Spiders?
No, seriously.
Who keeps letting him in?
Everybody hates the plan about spiders.
Why does everybody hate the plan about spiders?
I like it.
Look, I'm the one who brought it up to him. I'll be the one who takes him down. Trust me, by the end of the week, the Nostalgia Critic won't be the king of Kickassia anymore.
That's why we want to notice all the painfully obvious inconsistencies around.
And they were talking about killing you, and they were talking about different ways of killing you, and the cinema stop was like, it's my plan, so I'll kill him. So I ran back here as fast as I could, but they saw me, so Superman broke in, and he killed them all with his heat vision, and then he took me back to his home, where we saw Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and the rest of the Justice League. And then we went out to a bar, and we had a couple of drinks, I got totally shit-faced, and then I hailed a cab, and I got back here!
Is that all true, Film Brain?
Well, I kind of got carried away with the second half, but the first half was really true!
I guess we have no choice. We will have to give Cinema Snob a try. Bring him to me!
Right.
Alright, guys. I've got a lot of things I need to do. This better be... Well, that's confusing.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. Kill my lord.
What is that? What is that?
What are you saying?
A trial!
What?
A trial!
What?
You are going to have a trial.
God, shoot me. No, no!
And so it is the ruling of this court that you be found guilty for the crimes against our government. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Too bad I'm in charge! Guilty! Cinema Snob, do you have anything to say before I sentence you to your... sentence?
Oh, I got something to say.
Well, make it quick. I don't want to miss Gilligan.
When I helped build Kickassia, I had a dream of freedom, justice, and honor. But now I see it's been shadowed by the dumbass cockface that sits across from me. You really know how to put the dick in dictatorship.
You're out of order, Cinema Snob!
You're out of order! They're out of order! The whole system is out of order!
The system!
I know you're the system! That's my point!
I know it's your point! It's just that when you say that I'm out of order and the system's out of order, it's kind of redundant!
What I'm trying to get across is fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Somebody make a move! She's way too old to be in a playground. What, does she believe in Santa Claus, dude? Ow.
Right! Now, what should his sentencing be? Come on, nobody has any ideas?
Well, I guess I have an idea.
Wait!
We must make haste to another battlefield! What will parents permission
What
them
is
not?
The idea that I have right now requires
Cinema
there's a Cinema Snob to enter the realm of everlasting and banished to be banished forever!
Oh, good, I'll take a lunch.
I guess we were a
May your
little too
honor be
assuming.
stricken forever. May your name always be associated with douchebaggery. And may you walk until you
May
walk
those
no
broken
more.
devils know hither no more! Onward
And
to
never
adventure!
return.
Okay, I'm gonna catch a cab. If anyone needs me, I'll be able to tell them the street.
Go! Venture into the great unknown! Who knows what undiscovered terrors await you?
I've got my cell phone if anyone needs to call.
Go! Engineering, how are we doing now? May the harshness of this world have no mercy on your soul!
And the gravitronic positronic generator is...
Nobody look at him! Ignore all the terror that he has brought to our good nation!
Not getting into character.
Go!
Sure, I am a romance going
And never return!
The map says that we must be in character or find the treasure. It helps us find our way. Alright, so Dixela, tell me what this means then. You will ask which warrior which way to go. Which way do you think which warrior will show? Now what the hell does that mean? Wait, this guy couldn't spell one jack shit. Hey, you need a T in here in order for this pun to work.
Well, next time I see the old Jack Brown.
So, you know Jaffers too, huh? Let me guess. You're supposed to be which warrior?
That's the whole kit and caboodle.
Then tell us which warrior. Which way to Malachite?
Take 100 steps, turn left in the forest, and keep going straight.
Huh, that was easy.
But unfortunately, you have to pass by me in order to continue.
Man, it's hard work. Time for me to get some old shut-eye.
Really? You're the good witch of the woods, huh?
Oh, we're supposed to be scared of the good witch of the woods?
If you could, yeah.
That's my ring.
All right, Kiki. This is good witch of the woods. Oh, the good witch. Oh, you're a good witch.
Who did this? What happened to my room? Where's my bed? Where are my things? I got some easiest way.
Yes, it is I, Captain Blanche. To remind you all the way up here. What? The warning is.
Stupid shade letter. I knew I should have followed it. Why did they even try to stop me?
Stop being a douchebag! It's totally gonna backfire.
Damn it, Monty, I don't have time for this.
Why did you get rid of
Perhaps it's better if you
Damn
die
it, Monty!
now,
It had to be
rather
done.
than wait for
Is it
what's
your
coming.
destiny to not only be the first, but the last?
And believe
Damn
me,
it, Monty!
it's much kinder
Sacrifices have to be made.
But at what
brains
cost?
in and
Are
drink
you
from
willing to let down the
scum.
people that got you here? Your friends? Your allies?
Damn it! Monty!
He did, guys. He was loyal and strong. And not an ass muncher. Remember your roots, critic. Remember your roots!
Damn it, Monty! My roots are here! In Chickasaw!
Why? I can't have it. You Wario, take us out. Where the hell are you going?
You're a fool, critic. A damn fool! You can't change your destiny. You can only choose to read it. And you will fail.
Cinema's nut is gone, now what do we do?
I suggest an attack. A full frontal assault by all of us. I'll orchestrate it myself.
How did you... Damn it, man! He'll have plenty of time to set off the detonator! He'll kill us all!
I can do this, Joe! Really? I've seen Patton over 100 times!
No,
please?
No, it's too risky. Desperate times call for desperate measures. There is only one logical
No, you're not seriously suggesting.
You wouldn't suspect us all if just you go.
Hold on a second.
No! You're crazy! You're all crazy! Come on, quit being a poo stabber and just do it.
No! I won't be able to.
Yours?
Give in to the madness, Mooney. Deep down inside, you know who you truly are.
Excuse me.
No, damn it!
I said, is it yours?
I mean,
Executor would like to
I was before, but that was the past.
Listen to your senses, man!
Finders
Not for the
keepers.
team, then do it for us! The team!
Hey, come on. No, Frank, it's just a Rocky Horror reject.
Prick. Is that your phone?
Yeah?
You did read it. Once he's unleashed, there's no holding him back.
Why?
Sometimes the best way to deal with a mad one is to send in another.
I don't know. I can't see that far into the future.
That's a stupid plan!
Exactly! A stupid plan for a stupid man.
Does it protect you?
Are you high?
Do you feel better knowing when?
Right. I'll give in to the madness.
Every message, every podcast, Facebook, journal, thing. Does it enrich your life? Does it give you
Okay, you're kind of hot.
The path is split. No more shall we wander naked in the dark. It's time to see where the next arrow lies. Check that.
saying that. What are you saying? We're gonna take it now. So tough. On your houses.
So, Onajikotoyo.
No, wait. I think I remember what it said on the map. You could remember the goddamn alphabet. No, really. I believe it said, if the path should split from left to right, pick up a stone and say, give me light.
Pick up a stone and give me light?
Well, I think so.
Oh, right. Like I'm just supposed to pick up a stone, stand here, and say, give me light.
Shit! We're gonna get some more pens.
What was that?
What are you doing up here?
Nobody saw that.
No. I just had this.
You actually pick up a stone, stand here, and say, give me light.
You have no strategy for this. Plus, he's my arch enemy.
Okay.
It's just
annoying. Like hell you will. Like hell you will.
Damn right.
Dick. Back
You know,
off.
we gotta fight with Madness.
Get
And he's the craziest we got. Are you ready there, God?
I was born ready.
Hey, Hogan, who's that?
Then follow these words closely, for I should not repeat them.
Hey, you gave us the madness. That's
Sorry. Give me light.
Sorry, Cricket, but your reign of terror is at an end. Now a new reign of terror begins. Now my reign of terror.
Hold on, I better write this down. Just remember it.
Hello, Ray.
Fine.
Beaker
What's the
sucking
second
bozo.
grade?
You want a piece of me? Well,
Give me light.
Stop dropping the damn rock already. I'm a busy man and I haven't struggled down. Got it?
Yes, sir.
But this is the last time. I swear to God. You miss it. Now, go!
Oh, I'm on. Yeah, I want to point the very track. Give me light! Do you have to do that every time? Hang on, I've got an idea.
Now you'll excuse me. I have run away.
Here's my manners.
I told you to take the battery. I'm not buying more fruit than we already have. An open box.
Well, I figured it out. We take the path to the right.
No offense, but... Eagle One, this is Test Monkey 2. The NC is down. Repeat, the NC is down.
Good work, Test Monkey. Return to base after you destroy the body.
Not so fast, Eagle One. I have a few requests before I dispose of the body.
What do you mean?
Well, first of all, I want Kick-Assy Eye.
That wasn't part of the deal.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. Oh, wait, another alteration. You didn't pray hard enough. I would also like my own flag made for me.
What a
Only
nice
the evolution of man, except with me at the end of the line. Oh, and I'd also like my own ice cream parlor. There's never an ice cream stand around when you really need one. Oh, and it better goddamn well have chocolate chip. God help you if you don't have chocolate chip. And perhaps...
Putting it!
Run like children!
Beneath the fire of 1,000 arrows.
Whatever happened to the purity of unarmed combat?
Yes. Well, this is just superconductor electromagnetism. Certainly you've heard of it.
levitates bullet trains from Tokyo to Osaka.
Wait, I didn't know we could
It
use
will
machine
levitate my
guns.
rocket ship once it finally arrives.
My name is Inigo Montoya, motherfucker!
It also levitates.
You guns ain't got nothing on me!
You never get here with standing on your tippy toes, don't you? Your superconductor electromagnetism is nothing compared to science!
I'm liking this character more.
Without science, yeah!
Look into my eyes.
I can't see you. Coming up.
We'll pretend you can see my eyes. Look into them. You are now one of us. 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 One of us.
Who's that?
Gun!
Just who is this traitor?
Oh, I won't tell
Surrender! No! Alright, let's start with a shot.
Wait, don't tell him! Why not? Well, technically, it's still Spunny in there.
General Ferdinand
I think it's still want to kill him. Wait, it's not its fault! Well, maybe somebody put him up to it.
What's
What are you
so
talking
funny?
about?
Nothing, he's just friends. They just talk. Go ahead and kill him.
I don't want to die!
Someone conspiring against me.
Who gave you that idea?
When he says somebody's conspiring against me. I didn't say that.
I still have
Go
so
down
much
to
more
chest.
science
That's
to
nearest
do!
in sight.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
This
the
is just
people
not
from the doctor
it's gotta be
Then
it.
what's going on?
I want my mommy!
Nothing, I assure you, nothing is wrong.
You're a part of this, aren't you? Me or him?
Neither!
Yes! Yes!
You are against me.
Help me, Santa!
You're just paranoid, critic.
Who else is in on it?
Help me, Jesus Christ!
We're all your friends, critic.
Are you?
Yes! Are you? Help me! Santa
I found a great book for Mickey. It's called Notebook of the Dummy.
Keep funny those.
I'm keeping
According to this book, Mickey's problem stems from the fact that he's emotionally disconnected from others.
in love with you.
Mickey, I understand you.
Yeah.
Well,
I
gee,
know
that's
some as
sad.
well, but I think it's time to let you know how I feel.
My teeth.
You
Good job.
just
really
killed
good
Santa
job.
Christ.
You all saw it. He came at me with a chainsaw. We heard gunshots. Did it come from a gun?
One more tiny little mission I want you to run. This is stupid. You always send me on these stupid missions and they don't amount to anything. And they're stupid.
It was an
Your team doesn't
accident.
want me because you think
My
Hart does
God,
nothing.
the greatest
Nothing.
combination of Christmas
What team?
icons is
That
dead.
couldn't be further from the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the special mission you want from me?
Hides his face.
Special mission is. Go get me a coffee.
You know, it's hard to feel secure with someone who's insecure about himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, I worked.
This is a sad day for handsome
Sorry.
Tom.
This ain't been Mickey.
At least he died a good, strong man.
Uh-oh. This place is
And
occupied.
three-dimensionally.
I can use my elvish magic to distract him.
Hey guys, what happened to good science?
You just need someone to help you.
You should have been holding a Uzi.
Someone to understand you.
Wait a minute. Isn't Santa Christ made out of the hopes and dreams of people everywhere? Maybe, just maybe, if we wish hard enough, we can bring him back to
You guys are here
life.
for the quest thing, right?
No, critic, no, that's crazy talk.
But do you dare try?
It's over there.
Do you dare try?
Thanks.
Come on, people. Let's show what it truly means to believe.
Cold, heartless vacuum.
We believe in Santa Christ. 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 And now, all the people out there, everyone who ever cared about a treasured icon, we believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa Christ. I believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ.
Hey, that's the guy
We believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ.
He's the one who put me.
I believe in
Malachite?
to say
Is it
what?
Malachite's hand Malachite?
I
He did
believe
this?
in Santa Christ. Santa Christを信じている。
I believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ.
I believe in Santa Christ.
It's gotta be a
And now, all the people watching at home, come on, say it with us now. We believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa Christ.
That's Malachite.
We
How do you know?
believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa
I was
Christ.
researching a LARP game I wanted to write called Gauntlets of Razzmatazz.
Nope, that did nothing.
You
Toss him.
seemed into it. A little
Told you it wouldn't work.
into it.
Yeah, it didn't work because you're a douche face.
Some research.
Damn it! We have to think of something and think of something fast!
I don't know. I still think Dr. Sado might work.
I feel like a puppy that's been raped by a bulldozer. No, 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 no. No more Mr. Insano. We have to think of something else.
I think our last option after our last option is Linkara.
Yeah, you might have a
And
point.
that's when it hit me. It was real.
What do you say,
But I was too
Linkara?
late.
Why don't you try out some of that strategic mumbo jumbo?
So I grabbed all my research, everything on the gauntlet.
I know we've had our
Then,
differences
using the
in the
last clues I
past.
assembled from Tobin's
Yes,
guide,
I don't like you very much.
finally found where
But
the
your love
gauntlet
of
was
destruction
buried.
mixed with my love
call
of
it a
planning
I
destruction
knew that
might
if he
serve
ever
us
got his
well.
hands on that device,
So you'll do
it'd be
it?
bad voodoo.
It's my job to do it.
So I tried to banish him into this book. But that didn't go as well as I had planned.
Alright, troops, here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna hit them during the day.
Fortunately, I left the bookmark in the book, so you picked up right where I left off.
Operating during the day, it'll be less likely that it'll have the detonator on
What
them.
about the gauntlet?
Especially when
Well,
we
I hid it in another location. That's what the game of map
The greatest plan
So
the
only
man
the
ever
true
known.
heart could find it.
Well, then why couldn't
That's
this
a game of
Malachite
risk.
guy find it?
Yes, and it's also going to serve as our battle plan.
Games.
Now
And
then,
no heart to screw around
just
with
assume
kid
that
stuff
Northern
like
Europe here is
riddles,
a
man.
government house,
You have
and
to have
Greenland is
dreams,
the backyard.
imagination,
Angry Joe and I will be
brains
stationed
of a
here.
5-year-old.
Handsome Tom and
Well,
Ape and Mickey will
that's
travel in through
This
the
whole
back.
thing I wrote is
Then Monty will come in through Messina.
Wait, you can't travel that way. The countries have to be connected.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. See those dots?
That's why my
They cannot.
They do.
I thought so.
I thought you needed dice for this.
I
don't know.
Friends?
Well, yeah.
How do you play this
I even
game
taught
anyway?
them a bunch of the magic that Malachite taught me. Darn stuff.
Yeah. You got deck of 56 cards, 3 red dice, 2 white dice, 6 separate colored armies, and of course your game board, because every board game has a game board. The first step is to claim all the territory. Each player rolls 1 die. Whoever rolls 5 times gets to place 1 army on the territory of their choice. After all territories are claimed, gameplay begins. At the beginning of every turn, count the number of territories you already own, then divide the total by 3. Then add that number of armies. You can also get armies by trading in certain combinations of cards. You get the cards from capturing a territory. The attacker rolls the red dice based off the number of armies they have on the territory which is attacking. The winner is the first greedy bastard to take over the whole world.
Not that Defense Department bullshit. Oh, no. It's a completely different place now.
Yeah, it's good to know. Thanks, poor James.
Well, thank you for the obligatory camera.
Anyway, whose turn was it?
I think Paul did it.
Let's do this.
No.
Hey, wait a minute! What are we doing playing a game? We're planning a strategy!
But this game is so much more fun, though.
We're planning to take over! You guys... I didn't say that. No, this isn't gonna work at all. I'm afraid I'm gonna,
It's
have
about
to kill
time.
you.
Who are you?
Who is it?
It's Film Brain.
Out of the north, Leo. I wouldn't want you to know it's me, so I wouldn't admit it was me.
Just don't go
Confusing
anywhere.
enough.
Oh, there we go.
Move up, Philip. The rest of you, back to your posts.
Just give me 1 second here.
What are you doing here, bitch snitch?
I want to help you take down the critic. That is, if you still have me.
Yeah? How do we know you're not going to double cross us? Because of the staff drink killed Santa
There. So you're saying you want vengeance for Santa Christ?
I want his freaking head!
Good. Then we're all on the same page now. Now, we've just decided that Lincaro's gonna plan the attack. And you just missed a humorous cameo from Board James. We're just about to talk about how we're gonna bring down the Empire.
Everybody set? Alright then. Listen carefully, we've only got a few days to plan this out, so let's get it right.
No such thing as magenta alert. There is. Like an orange alert, but not quite a red alert. Is there an alert for an annoying anus who won't shut the hell
You
up?
think I don't know that?
Let's ditch the limey freak.
No. Anyone converts to our side is a valued asset.
I think I sprained my ankle. Can one of you carry me? It's such a wonderful day outside. Why don't we skip this gardening tosh and pick some flowers?
There it is.
I could make a nice flower garden for you, club number 2.
Right. Group meeting!
That's Europa and
All right,
Hey guys, what are we going to talk about?
Let's take them down.
But Captain, I'm picking up life signs all over the planet.
But that's impossible. Europa is an icy moon with an iron core. Always has been since its discovery by Galileo in 1610.
Well, that's what the scanner says.
Wicked fascinating.
Cloak number 4.
locate the base where
What's your favorite kind of tree?
Captain,
Oh
as
my,
ship's
there are
counselor, I must
plenty of
warn you,
really
I'm
great
sensitive
trees in
to
this forest. Of course, none of them are oak, but, you know, that doesn't matter. Look at the green on these trees over there. And it's amazing. It's not even a season. I mean, it's not even a
Excellent shot, Mr. Joe! Except for the fact that you missed. Fire again!
We had cars! Why were we walking the whole time?
Magnificent bastard, I read your book!
木々のそばの力でやめなさい
It's okay, Coco. We're gonna get you back to normal.
It's no use. I'm sick of these guys in the space between spaces.
Thank God you're here.
It looks like
Joe
you're gonna
Lincaro's
hit
gone
the
insane
Is
with
there any way to
violence.
hit the
Destroy
back?
them until they're nothing but rubble.
Grab my ball.
Buddy, I'm turning around now.
Why not?
Did you hear me? Better be what I think it is.
Yeah, so?
Well, it's... You're an internet reviewer.
Do I have to start paying you so I can have your
Internet
images?
reviewer.
Get him, Barry.
Leave with a bee.
All right, we got a bat.
What's going on?
Sir, return report has been phenomenally refined.
Excellent! Go to red alert!
Keep that.
Well, hey, it's not like you wouldn't have
Oh, now I wouldn't.
Supreme Squad
Get out. What the hell are we standing around here? Pretty close, man. We only got one more place to go.
So, you like being 3D? Oh yes, I do. Well, tell me how these feel.
Very little left. Stand back.
Where's Chambers?
Oh, he got a...
Who would have thought a dictatorship would be so one-sided?
Bayless, Zap Panda,
You want some? Bayless. After all the good ideas I came up with for you.
Shut up! Just shut up!
Spoonie, you made it all.
Just relax. God, haven't you? You have shipping in hand too.
Film
Can't see.
Sorry, critic, but you shot one Santa Christ too many.
Judged you. Oh, you're such a twerp.
You're a twerp!
Coliseums for the damned.
So, we've all been plotting against you. You know, I really expected Kick-Assia to kick a little more ass than this. I am very disappointed in all of you.
You've indeed been hanging out with the wrong crowd, critic.
Cinema snob.
How dare you return from your banishment dump?
That was the old order. This is the new order.
On screen. New order?
Yes, one that's been coming to you for a long time. Where'd your doctor say?
Yeah, I got better.
The age of Kick-Assia has come to an end, critic. A new age lies before us.
An age without you.
It's okay, we got him. His body is spread out over.
Sir, the critic ship is requesting comment.
You've had your fun running this country, critic. Well, now it's our turn. And the first rule of order, a move for a medieval ass-kicking of our old president. All in favor? Opposed? Motion passes. Have fun, everybody!
Wait!
I have an idea!
Really? What is it?
Happy Homeowners Association.
The idea involves,
You.
me.
Get it? Don't like try to give me a call, but I can't reach anybody.
Maybe an evil witch got
My
away
ass
at the
kicked!
reception.
Me getting my ass
that
kicked!
must be it.
No, wait.
Too late.
Hold it! What do you
want? You know, critic.
Oh, nothing. Just wanted to make my cameo.
I must answer you.
Alright, I had it! Everybody just shut up! This whole character LARPing thing didn't work, alright? It's a total waste of time! I don't even want to fight Garland anymore. It's not worth the effort!
But critic, what if Malachi finds it?
Yeah, from the sound of it, everyone's gonna be screwed if he gets a hold of it.
I don't know. How do we even know this Malachi guy is still alive? I mean, how could he live for so long?
I told you, it's magic, bitch!
Well, you know what? I'm starting to believe it. And just like Link, I'm
It's
starting to
over.
become sick to
The evil
death of
critic is
magic. I'm
defeated.
sick of all these magical idiots using their potions on me. I mean, for God's sake, can't they use a normal sword? Can't they play fair? I'm sick of Zelda never needing to save herself. I don't even save her all the friggin' time. And how come whenever I hit a chicken, a bajillion other chickens come flying at me? I mean, what the hell? Are they just hiding somewhere? Do they have a secret club? I mean,
Well done,
I mean, for God's sake, if I find the magical bastard who's started that chain leather, I give him a...
And next in line for the presidency, it's only fitting that I should wear the crown.
Malachi
You'll
said
refer
that
to me
she
as Madam President from now on.
He was waiting for someone to go after.
Wait a minute. This whole cutesy, naive thing was
and
all
a
just
genius
an act?
And greedy.
And determined enough to follow
You're
through
not
with
really that nice.
You know, you really are greedy.
Yep.
Well, even if that was true,
Really
how
not
did
that
you follow
stupid?
But what I can
The
tell
book
you
said
is
something
this,
about a tracking
that
spell. Maybe he's tracking the map.
it. We don't have the map.
And there are going to be some rules of
Scanning.
Must be tracking that to its aunt.
But it was
And we can't
my
contact
insight that
we gotta
overthrew
get there
this
before they
government.
do.
So I think that it should
It's
be
Byron. Say
I
something, Stoic.
taking over as acting president.
Perfect. Come on, everybody. We gotta find that thing and back. This ain't no game anymore.
News, I'm afraid. Fire it over.
Since I'm the one who orchestrated this operation,
Sounds good,
I'm
Queen
in
Elizabeth.
a hurry. Who's gonna be president?
You got out
not
of the
put on
way.
this faulty crap.
Oh, no, you don't, lady. That is mine.
Santa Claus, Santa Claus,
Santa Christ?
That's right. On the third day I rise again, in fulfillment of the awesomeness.
Santa Christ! It's so good to see
Hey, wait a minute. Why did it take you 3 days to come back? Why couldn't you just do it right away?
I'm sorry. Have you ever been dead before?
That's not doing this way. He needs to do reviews
Have you ever risen from the grave?
How'd you do that? It's just something I
Well, then I guess you don't have any sort of favorite friendship, do you?
It's great to see you. Oh, hey, we're looking for Malachi's hand. Do you know where that is?
Of course I don't know.
Oh my God! Engineering!
This is Sam defeated Nino because the engines exploded. Please leave a message and email.
Listen, this it's good to see you. Aren't you happy with your online shows? Aren't you glad that people actually give a crap about what you have to say?
Okay, let me fill you in.
Yes, well, what do you say we get back to that nice Mr. Ball fellow?
It was his place originally,
The Army wishes
after
to
all.
discuss the terms of our surrender.
He's right. Let's give Mr. Ball's land back.
Freedom! Wondrous freedom! Shine and bask
this seems to be
in
the last
glory of
location.
the new world!
How do we get in? I'll handle this. Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my husband. That's not even a person!
Joke's on you, moron. I disconnected the dynamite after I left. You push that thing and nothing happens.
I don't believe you!
We represent the Broadway Better Business Players for a brighter tomorrow. We're trying to start a petition to get second-rate shows taken off the marquee. And with your help, we can stop Mamma Mia from ever playing. We wish for you to beam aboard this
Oh, thank goodness. Come in, come in. You know, for a second there, I thought you were all insane.
Oh, no.
And if I refuse?
Then you can say
According to this, we must dig through the floor to find the voice of the ancient world. And once found, he will lead us to the
I'll use my second ability.
Then let's get digging.
Hello.
Listen, you can't be serious.
Because my team can't run a nation, because I can't run a nation, we've decided to give the nation back to you. So you can own Molossia again.
Hello. Didn't hear you coming.
But it was never mine to begin with.
What are you doing here?
All right, you know, when you see the president, you know, when he shows up, can you tell him that Molossia is his again?
I think
I will relay the message.
Yeah, you do that, you twat.
Whatever. Is there a voice of the ancient world down here?
Something tells me it's in there.
It says that the voice has been around longer than time itself, and that it has all the answers we need.
And so, all are departed away. The great shroud of the desert rolls over the nation. Good night, you princes of mayhem, warriors of virtue, the beauty of the world, the paragon of warriors. Now is the winter of their discontent. Did they not learn that it was theirs to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune?
Yeah, what about
Did they not discover that diamonds are forever, but tomorrow
You sound like an
never
ass,
dies?
so what's the
Did
deal?
they not recall the old Creon proverb?
Yeah, your
that
mother was a
revenge
bitch and
is
your father
dish
was a
best
bull.
served
Guess it makes you a
cold.
bullshit.
Did they not learn as conquerors once before that all is fair in love and war?
You're not very nice. No.
Oh, hey, guess what?
What?
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Hey, look, we're getting carried away here. Look. Boys, we're not here to start anything. We're just here to learn about the gauntlet in Malachite's hand.
Malachite's hand? Now that I know a great deal about. Everything. Long ago, in the early years before the Common Era, there lived two good friends, an alchemist and a sorcerer. The alchemist was named Aeon, the sorcerer was named Malachite. Both were the absolute masters of their craft. Aeon taught Malachite the ways of science, chemistry, metals, and arts. In turn, Malachite taught Aeon.
Well, you heard the man.
Spell
Over there, buddy.
Sorcery and the secret rites of the But then the great king summoned Aeon to his most trusted advisor. The king told Aeon he wanted to devote all his power to create the strongest force on Earth. So he asked which was more powerful, science, magic,
The end, Kikassia!
So Aeon responded, and reason and science were lies.
Good. I have a
The
plan.
king
Let me get my
agreed and
battle
gave
armor
Aeon
on.
all the
Something
control he needed to perfect his craft.
Oh, yeah.
Once
Meet me in
word reached
engineering.
Malachite of
Wait,
this
critic,
news, he
I
felt
have
betrayed
invented these.
and challenged
Power
Aeon in a
enhancing
battle to the
energy
death.
gloves. They increase your body strength
Malachite
by
created a magic
1200%.
stone that would give
I
him
shall
unlimited
demonstrate
power.
on
He attached the stone to his gauntlet, also known as Malachite's hand.
Okay, I
But
think I
Aeon,
like
through
this
the science
crazy
of alchemy,
otaku.
crafted a ring
All right,
made from
Joe,
lodestone
meet me in
that would
engineering.
reflect
Everyone else?
Malachite's magic
Acts like
back
you're
to
still
him.
listening to him.
So the battle begun. The two fought for hours, science versus magic, light versus dark.
You guys ready? Ready. Energize.
Mountains crumbled and the world shook. But in the end, it was Aeon who rose triumphant.
Weapons officer.
But because of their friendship, Aeon did not kill him. Instead, he removed the gauntlet and buried it somewhere safe in the depths of the earth. For every time a sorcerer uses magic, he drains his life force. The gauntlet is the only thing that Malachite
The law!
magic knows he can touch. So Malachite stopped using magic, allowing him to live longer and longer, watching the world of magic fade as the world of science. Thus he spent the rest of his days bound to find the gauntlet again and destroy the pitiful world that science and technology.
What the hell just happened?
We just shot our tactical officer.
We'll get another one.
We don't have another one.
What?
But if we had one, why would we need another one?
How is it this Malachite can live so long?
One of the first spells he casted with the gauntlet was Eternal Youth, so he can live as long as he wants, so long as he doesn't use any more magic.
Well, what are we supposed to do now?
You're the pajama wearing big
him in his
shot. You
creation?
think of something.
Hell if I know. He probably died like
to
anyone
think of
else.
something.
His creations passed down through time, setting off a chain of events that evolved into the technological world we see today.
We're actually trying to find the gauntlet that Malachite's looking for.
This side, try and get in contact with the
Oh,
critic.
fuck no, I ain't telling you guys that.
Everyone, do what she said.
Well, why not?
Because if you guys find it, you'll do God knows what with that shit.
No, really. After hearing all of that, I think we want to keep it safe.
No. You guys are gonna fuck it up.
Hey, listen here, you soundbite.
Hey, my mother was a soundbite. Fuck this shit, man. I'm out of here.
Hey!
Well, great. Now what the hell do we
Where's
do?
that damn beaming?
Wait, I'm sorry, critic.
Anyway.
The teleporter has a high energy variable matrix.
Another
What
one.
does that mean?
I put it there so
It
it would be
won't
too
work.
obvious where it
We'll
was.
make it work, damn it!
Well, is there anything else you wouldn't want me to? I think this might work.
This sheet of paper says exactly where the gauntlet is located.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Can we see it?
Sure, have a look.
Oh,
Got to be.
Fucking
Kidding me!
I think I figured out the problem. Try
It's
this one.
right back where we started!
Yes, indeed. That was Jeff's idea.
Well, you see, only the true
This
of
guy
heart.
used to flush
Oh,
the
shut
urine
up!
down the toilet.
Congratulations, you're a new tactical officer.
Onward, my friends, through the peaks and valleys of
space modulator. We're glad you enjoyed the
Alright, we gotta hurry before this Malachite guy figures out any of this.
After completing the parts on page 1, you'll next want to move on. God damn it!
And in conclusion to our
You're outside the building,
strongly
critic. It's okay. The
worded
scanners say
apology,
there's no guards
we
out
would
there.
appreciate it if you didn't hold us liable for any damages, injuries,
Oh wait, the red guns
property-wise
are
or
there, and the green
psychological.
gun is you. Oh, there are a ton of guards out there. Lots.
This has all been just a dream. Let's go.
Oh look, there's more of them. The screen looks like a cherry pie.
Where's the friggin' thing anyway?
Over there, in the
Cinema's now. How are those
storm drain
weapons
of
coming?
secrets.
The popcorn makers.
Okay, everyone be on your guard. Will somebody cheer up Bayless?
Bayless, suggestions?
Oh,
Now someone wants advice from the red shirt, huh?
Clean up.
Oh, this is taking too long! Put on the video tutorial! No, you got it!
Il est inutile d'attendre 24 heures et je n'ai aucun conseil à demander. C'est tout décidé. Je sais ce que je vais faire.
I
think I got it. I got it.
Oh man, I missed.
Yo! Oh, hey, the internet reviewers. Hey man, I just found out what the internet is. You guys are awesome.
Oh, that's great. Really great. Are we cool
now?
gonna kill you later?
No, I still gotta kill you.
Of course. Hand off my friend.
Phyllis, you're back.
I guess he realized that true friends are made of flesh and blood and not of material possessions.
Come on, you guys. That's a character I was playing. You take this way too seriously.
Yeah, well, could you knock him out for me, please?
Thank you.
Battery low.
Oh, hey, man. Weren't you one of my obstacles?
Sort of. The other obstacle took a desk job and toys here. Just a tip.
Well, thanks for betraying me, you rotten kiwi.
Go suck a popsicle.
This is the gauntlet?
You know. Oh, no. The gauntlet was too ugly, man. The jewel is all that matters. So I put it on a more fitting weapon.
No one has seen anything like it. Born in a secret Japanese laboratory, smuggled out by American industrialist spies. The latest in space age technology. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying.
That
Right now we can only
pretty
do
interesting.
objects, not people.
I'm Willow.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, you are. Well, bottom line, we have to find another place to hide this. Come on.
No! The storm drain of secrets was perfect!
I'll get a haircut, hippie.
Is the OMG WTF 9000. It can shoot 9,000 volts in one swaggeroo. I think I shall test it on...
Back off, man! Don't make me use this on you! Where'd the stone go? Where's the stone go?
Just a minor
Look around!
setting.
I'm trying to find the stone!
I say that works.
Well, hell with it, man! You guys aren't worthy enough to hide the gauntlet! Oh, will you piss off already? Back off, or I'll take it by force! Yeah? You don't want army!
Hey!
Yeah! Oh, yeah! My guys are gonna rip you a new one! Alright, well, first they're gonna wait for drafting, then they're gonna rip you a new one!
Maybe they do something. That just blew up Venus.
Critics!
They're gonna miss that.
Reviewers! My brothers!
He's doing right now. He's just
I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. Unlike all the other times we've ever done this time we're really fighting for something. A day may come when Dark Mage threatens to throw us back into the Stone Age. A day may come when the cult of an unwitty hack actually allows him to do it. A day may come when the courage of critics fails and we break our oath of snark and irony. But it is not this day. Sure, we may have abused science. Really abused it. But that doesn't mean we still can't learn from it. There may be no more shows when the age of technology comes crashing down. But it is not this day.
Clean up.
This day we fight!
Really getting into this.
So by all the cool gizmos and technological toys that you hold dear on this good earth, stand! Reviewers of the internet!
Overheated.
Shut up!
Guess what, buckaroos?
Our weapons are back online.
Our weapons are back online.
And I know how to use them.
And he knows how to use them.
Unlike the idiot who put sugar in the liquid.
Fire when ready.
What the hell?
Come on. Come on.
Rock fighter smash.
I find that very vexing.
You will believe a boy can fly. Launch me arm.
Push him out of the way. And I'm not gonna lie, but we would prefer to communicate instead of him. But hey, at least George is safe and sound while he's
Current time is 3:55. Thank you for flying painful airlines.
You're horrible at this!
Come. I have never prayed to you before.
You know that.
I have no tone for it.
Lord knows what kind of torture
All
we're
I ask
subjecting
is
him to
that
right
I
now.
see Barry again. He's so gentle and kind. I must see him once before I perish.
Hello?
Come?
Yeah, yes.
This is Bensai. I'm a big fan.
Oh, I think I'm in the wrong movie. Well, what do you want?
California is rather nice.
Can you help us win this battle?
Intel.
Fight your own battles, you schmuck. I'm watching Harry and the Hendersons. Don't ever call me again.
To hell with you!
Alright, let's try this again. 1, 2.
My name is Christopher Clark. I am head of the Nation's Sexual Association of
You should have stayed
You're that
on
senator
web.
who quit his
Online.
job and said he'd never become a
Whatever.
lobbyist.
You're gonna die now.
And then you became a
Look
lobbyist.
to the
I prefer the term
Spoonie. How do you know my real name?
Oh, I know many
For the critic, nostalgia stands alone.
Following your career with
Yeah.
great interest.
Really?
Somebody else. Oh, right.
Talents
To
are
the
once
critic!
celebrated. The critics don't understand your full potential.
What do you mean?
We are providing the world with hours and hours of entertainment, the likes of which only the MD should make.
So that gives you the right to shut down the Justice Agreement.
Radican, I love diversity more than anyone. But
Like the sucker.
oh yes, stop. This is but what yes.
Is Hollywood still making record amounts of money?
You can make more. They have no idea how companies I had to sell it on my fifth summer. We can barely even afford to pay our own life. Hollywood barely pays their writers to begin with. That's why they went on strike. But now we can afford to pay them even less. You source-sucking maggot!
Batter up!
Look at the young man. Can you even manage it for writers?
Run, Bob! Hurt me on! Yes!
need a gun.
Talents are wasted. When you spend your time being DJ
Wow, that's strangely hot.
What do you know about my
Go back to the letterbox, pussy of comedy doom! Sucker!
Sway, what are you doing here?
I'm not much, just finding the stone!
All right! Let me see that! Ha-ha! Make safe for Gauntlet!
Is that as many zeros as I think it is?
Oh, I'm sorry. Not enough? Here, let me add a couple. Just remember, don't spend it all in one place. Pirates.
And what if I refuse?
Oh, you're free to leave whenever you wish. All that I ask is that you think about it. Just remember, when you leave, so does the dream.
You didn't bring the map with you, did you?
Maybe.
Metroculus!
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Ready?
It's Malachite, the evil one! Kill him!
Upset, like the rest of us. What's gonna happen? It's a spoony sailor snob to everyone.
I don't know. I mean, I thought I did, but ever since that plot hole showed up, everything's been changing. Changing?
Oh, hey, it's
Everything's
you!
been building up to this. All the reviews, all the madness.
No
all the
hard
chaos
feelings?
and money. What if everything's been building up to just one single choice? And what if that one single choice just falls down to one person? What if that one person is me?
To hell with this! I'm getting out of here!
Well, I can't think of a better person.
Wasn't that the last Angry Geek? Doesn't he do reviews for us?
Be sure to watch my show next week. I also have a Facebook page.
Don't go broke back on.
Hey, I know him.
All right, more importantly, we're talking about. If you want to give me another chance,
It's not that.
please want me to give you the chance. I want you to want me to give you another chance.
Alright, listen, you Dark
Somebody
City
shut down these
backwash.
torpedoes.
You may think you're pretty
And
tough,
according to the computer
but you know
banks, the
what?
last
We're pretty
people with
tough too.
access to the back-end
I'm gonna tell you
controls
right
were the
now,
nostalgia
there
chickens
is
in the
no
car.
way that you are ever gonna get your hand on this.
Well, maybe without you, she thinks she's got nothing left to live for or something.
That
See,
son of a...
why can't you be like that?
Look, I need you
Alright,
to
you
keep an eye on
schmuck.
them.
Face the
You need
taste
to
of my
watch what they
blade!
do.
Why are you even asking me?
Because you're the only one I know who would believe me.
Well, I'll do this for you.
And be discreet.
Oh, please. I'm a ninja.
Hey!
This is not my original gauntlet.
You doing anything
Actually,
suspicious?
no,
Are
that's
you
the
in
power
there?
glove. It's an invention from the 80s.
Soon our evil and suspicious plans will be complete.
I love the power glove. It's so bad.
Discussing our plans to exterminate the country
Good.
aboard the USS
Bad.
Antique Stretch.
I'm the guy with the magic gun.
Don't want a relationship anymore?
Affirmative.
Oh, thank God.
He said we want to turn you into a mindless automaton bent on serving our
Hello,
will.
my name is Amigo Toyota. Whatever, you kill my father, prepare to die.
Hello?
Critic,
Whoa.
can I talk to you?
That
What
was
is it?
awesome.
Talk over an open channel. Meet me in engineering.
Really? You want me to come all the way down to engineering?
Just
do it.
Kind of going out on a long shot here, but
What is it?
We have a saboteur on board.
A tiger?
Not a saber-tooth, you idiot! A traitor!
Okay.
I'm serious.
Now you're going
Someone's
down.
assimilating the crew one by one.
Everybody's assimilating the crew.
How do you know?
No, that's really fine. I'll call in 3 random crew members right now.
Maybe they could use the very feminine touch of the elves.
You 3, have you noticed any suspicious behavior around here? No.
None whatsoever.
There. You see, I told you you were paranoid. Back to your duties. You know, sometimes you just have to open your mouth.
Be back lit. Really?
Okay, what is it?
What's she doing? I don't know. She just dances around people and speaks gibberish.
Okay, and what does it do?
Feminine. And this dress is really tight because I'm...
Does it work? Well, it does confuse people.
To watch the dreams of anyone aboard.
Well, I guess it counts for something.
We, of course, plan to use it on Spoonie.
And where did it come from?
Stone woman! You summoned? Oh.
I believe that.
I also invented these. Power enhancing. They're like gloves, only repeat.
You're such a good BFF.
On Papa.
Oh God, no!
Thought occurs to me that this may not be entirely safe. Doc, what do you think?
Juno was overrated.
You mean about Spoonie?
You betrayed
No, I mean
Shiva!
about his treatment.
Watching Juno!
Would you forget about Juno?
I am the screenwriter, really?
Is this thing safe?
If there's anything outside of me, it's that there's nothing safer than risking the patient's life with an experimental treatment that will surely kill him.
You know, I think Shiva will get over it.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh! No.
Okay. Now you're
Who wants to volunteer?
I'm going down.
Why do I have to do this?
Well, what we need is a blank slate, an innocence of sort. Someone whose brainwaves are so low.
You're an idiot.
The world of metal
And if you die, most of us won't miss you. Now, are you
Your
allergic to
technological
shellfish?
dystopia
Any
is
silly?
dying.
Peanuts.
And its
Well,
first
sounds like a bolt of electricity rushing through your motor cortex.
Very.
That's nice.
Where?
You're in Spoonie's
Oh, hey, what's up?
perception. Everything and
No,
everyone
no, no.
that Spoonie has ever
Put a little
known
milk in there,
is
okay?
represented
Yeah.
in that realm.
No, that's a latte. That's a latte. Yeah. No, put a little more foam in it. More foam, less milk. That's cappuccino. Just do what you can. I'll come back. I'll talk to you later, okay? I'm in the middle. All right? Okay. All right, bye.
Hello! I'm a compilation of high-pitched screaming and e-jokes that go on too long! Look! I'm making my
Like an
living by
iPhone.
screaming mindless obscenities! Damn shit!
That's technology.
Where's the fifth grader learn?
Yes, it is.
It's like having a freaking computer in your hand.
That's
Well, I'm just using
Grand
it for now.
Admiral Bayless.
Oh, yeah. And what are you gonna do when all the technology is destroyed?
Think of something.
I'm obsessed with
something.
violence
You are
and anarchy, probably because my mother didn't hug me enough.
Somebody else talk. I still win. I'm sorry. You see, a hypocrite is someone who says something, but then does something else.
When I say I will kill you and follow through with it, sound good?
Doesn't anyone have any bright ideas?
All right, enough of this. Film break. See if you can locate Spoonie's subconscious.
This one says Super Ego.
That's probably how Spoonie views it.
My tea. No.
Hey, quit hogging all the painkillers.
I know, critic. I know. Monty can't do anything. Monty's totally useless. Monty can't possibly be useful for this adventure, can he?
My tea. Seriously, not a good idea.
Let me guess, this is a big bad sorcerer that's gonna kill us all, huh? Well, I have only one thing to say to you, buddy. Go to hell. Go to hell. You You think you're so tough, Mr. Supercalifragilistic Sorcerer's Apprentice? You don't scare me one bit. Ha!
No, Mati, you really don't understand.
No, you don't understand. I'm tired of being kidnapped by polluting industrialists. I'm tired of getting fifth billing to Wheeler and stupid Guy. This guy can't hurt me any more than Ted Turner has, or the Critic, or his friends.
No, seriously, Monty. He will fucking kill you.
You don't think I know that? You don't think I'm totally screwed? You're gonna totally rip me apart, aren't you?
Yeah, there's a
So I'm not gonna be surviving today. But that doesn't mean I have to go out like a pansy. I'm gonna do what I always do. Pull out my ring, point it at him, and say, "Burn!"
What happened to Aeon? What happened to him and his creations?
His creations passed down through time, setting off a chain of events that evolved into the technological world we see today.
Mati! The ring! It's the only thing that can defeat him! Do it again!
Art!
What are you watching?
Let the font die faithful, to live eternally in her keeping.
When you get down to it, it's really a film about a family losing its soul.
Did he just hit you around the world? Actually, I'm pretty sure I saw the sun rise and set twice, so it might have been a few more than that.
It's an awful film. Look at this very life-saving. His life, his all. By the accounts, it's a completely total epic film. And yet by making something so awful, so wretched, he created something good. Something that was not.
Heart! 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 Heart!
You want me to write something good for you? All I know is crap. Yeah, I have a screenplay called Cannibal Confederate versus Amazon Girl with Joe Riddle. That's the best I can come up with. Any video game franchise into his own personal playground. How ironic that the very things you critics rail against have made him a cult sensation. No matter what your friends say, people love him precisely because they hate him. Fame is fleeting. It's a technique only a true master can perfect.
Let's see.
And I can learn this technique not from a critic.
Mati! You gonna get this fully subconscious anytime soon? I think I found it.
Yes.
Don't grieve, critic. It is logical. The needs of the many outweigh
the needs of the few.
Shut up, I'm talking. Oh, sorry. I never had much use for that stupid ring until now. What do you think of my solution?
Mati.
Shall be your friend. Welcome. The power is yours.
I am the beginning, the end, the intermission. I am the one who is in all places at once.
Oh.
Let's see.
Yes, that is what they used to call me.
Film Brain.
We are assembled here today to pay final respects to our honored dead, whom we have cremated and placed in this cardboard canister of Quaker style.
All your questions will be answered if you just bring them to me.
Bring him where?
we'd like to thank Todd for handling the cremation, even though I don't think any of us want to know how or why he did it.
Yeah, it's probably best you don't answer.
It should be noted that Mati's death takes place in the shadow of a Quaker smile. Mati died to protect and nourish our hearts, just like oatmeal.
This is so wrong. We should have used Pop-Tarts. You would have liked that.
Some say Mati was worthless. Others say they had no purpose. Some say he wasn't the real Mati at all. He was just some angry Indian who really hated Ted Turner. But regardless, he didn't feel his sacrifice a vain, empty one.
You will be made to
and who are we to debate a man who's in a can of oatmeal?
Whoa,
that
what
just
are you
seems kind
talking
of
about?
loud.
Snob, he's
I
behind
will
all
not
our
say,
recent
do not
problems.
cry, for not all tears are an evil.
From a certain point of view, everything.
Of my friend, I can
He
only say
deserves
this.
a trial. Leave him to the feds, the courts.
Of all the souls I've ever met on my travels,
Money. He's too dangerous
his
to be
was the
allowed to
most.
live. He deserves to die. He will
Party.
die.
No.
Orders!
No.
Present arms!
Only I can make you a true producer. Save you from the insecurity. I need him.
We never did find the gauntlet or the ring. We figured it must have been vapor in it along with malachite. As time went on, everybody returned to their normal jobs, reviewing games, movies, or whatever else. I couldn't help but feel that Mati's death would linger in their hearts, welling up when they least suspected. Of course, for me, the pain hit pretty hard.
Wow, that went much faster than I expected.
I have a real
And it still does.
control problem.
Apparently.
I have never faced death before.
To the ways
Not like
of the
this.
CEO, to the ways of
I've
the
cheated
dicks.
death. Kicked it right in the groins and then shot it when it was down. But this time, I couldn't help but feel my own mortality and the mortality of the people closest to me.
We must move quickly. The critics are relentless.
What are you doing here? I want a song, damn it! Get the hell out of my house! I want a song! I didn't even get a story arc!
Blackout, and all hope will be lost.
What can we do?
First, we will kill the critics. Then seize the power of the whole. Then we'll have a little swallow. Maybe invite some friends over. Rob Howard, and nice. Maybe have some of those little advertisement rings and little spinach puffs and cocktail windows wrapped in it. It's almost like Pillsbury.
Okay, run a montage.
And maybe some cards of games and shenanigans. And then we shall have.
All thanks to There, now wasn't that pretty?
Didn't you?
My work here is
You
done.
collided with the hole. It restored you just like your own club.
Yes.
Linkara?
Now me and the plot hole are one.
Then your
Do you ever think we'll see Mati again?
He's but one half.
Well, he's dead. I don't think they've discovered a cure for that yet.
Back together.
Isn't there any hope?
Not until you bring me
There
the
was never
critic.
much hope.
Bring him to the plot hole.
Unless you were out looking for the Necronomicon or
Bring
something.
him to the hole.
What?
All
Oh, the Necronomicon, Book of the
No,
Dead.
not
Said
until
to
you
bring
tell
the
me
dead
the
back to
truth.
life and a whole
Why
bunch
do
of
you
other
need the
stuff.
critic and what have you done with spooning?
Necronomicon, huh?
You are all.
Oh, hey, look, it's not real. It's just a legend.
Legend, huh?
Hey, come on. People don't even know if it exists.
This station is the
Hey,
greatest
look,
power in all
no one is going to go along with you on this. We're all adventured out. Who are you going to find to come on some random quest for something that may or may not even exist?
Of course, it needs to be repainted. Wallpaper needs to be reapplied, and the rugs are hideous. But aside from that,
God, I want a car!
pretty darn impressive.
He's gonna kill everyone! Guys, get me out of this thing! Go! Let me out of here! Go! 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 Stories and letters. Mine is yours. You've got it alive. And we have to walk into this. I knew it. There is nothing that can stop us so big. There will be lost but in the game. Don't forget it. I don't want to end this way. In my flight of fantasy, stand by my side. It will be okay.
Think to where you think. What would you do?
In our flight of fantasy.
What thing done?
I don't want to end this way. In our flight of fantasy. Shut up over there! Mommy's on the rock!
Get away from her, you bitch!
Deal with her.
Die, slut.
Do we not leave here bloodied, or is my blood on your sword? Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha!
Seriously, Todd, I know you're still in there. This is why I'm not beating you! Seriously, you're just hitting the same spot. Seriously, it's just the same spot.
Give up!
Mario! Thermodetonator! What? Remote. Night-night.
All right, Nerdinator. Eat this! Wow, he ate it.
Turn it off, you idiot! He'll blow us to Kingdom Come! Todd! You need to fight back! I know you're still in there! Todd! If you fight back, I'll go out on a date with you!
Really?
All right, it's time to bring this love triangle to an end.
Wow, Todd, you showed your face.
Yeah, well, I knew it would snap her out of it. Look, you don't have to go. I mean, I know you were just saying.
You saved my life. I think that's worth one date.
What happened?
You nearly died from lack of oxygen. But fortunately, you clowns were so hepped up on painkillers that it slowed down your metabolism.
Oh, is that why I'm seeing Jew Wario without a shirt?
Well, who's responsible for this?
Him. He's your traitor.
I knew it. I never did trust Linkara. What kind of freak reviews lamps?
It's Mecha Kara.
Oh. Well, you're not so tough now, are you, Mr. Traitor?
You stink! Disgusting meatbags! Turl, have you been listening?
Yes. Now complete your assignment and kill the nostalgia critic.
What does he want? What does he want?
Secret to Malachite's hand.
Secret to Malachite's hand? It's useless. Nobody knows how it works.
Lies. Filthy organic lies.
It's true, you idiot. Nobody even knows if it has any powers. Ask your moron boss.
Hey, Zon, check this out. I totally duped that robotic moron. He thinks I'm actually going to give him the secrets to that power glove, even though it's totally useless. Wait, hang on, is this thing still on? Turn it off! Turn it off! Mechakara? I hope my twin brother didn't get on the line. He's a compulsive liar. Mechakara?
He's taking the escape pod!
Let him go. We got bigger things on the brain. Brain. Oh, good God! Filbrain! What happened? What do you know?
Everything. And there's a space station the size of a planet located just outside the hole.
Which you say is getting more and more unstable.
I don't get it. Why kill everybody? I mean, where's the Executor's logic in that?
He thinks he can control the whole. You saw what it did to Europa. As long as it creates new worlds, new life, new audiences for him to control, he doesn't care what happens to Earth.
New worlds without critics to guide them.
Then we find the station and blow it up.
What about the hole, then?
Well, we can't go in there. Not until we know what side Monty we're dealing with. And that goes double for you.
What if he's telling the truth?
What if he isn't?
Aren't we forgetting something? What about Cinema Snob? He's on that station too.
Luke, I've seen what Snob has become. He's become one of them.
Darth Snob. Right. Lord Snob, can you hear me?
Barely. I don't understand why I have to wear this mask.
To hide your hideously deformed face.
I still don't get that.
You were burned.
After you threw coffee in my face.
To get rid of that mosquito.
Which I didn't see.
But I did.
And couldn't find.
Because he drowned in coffee.
I'm starting to think you just wanted someone uglier around you.
All is set for destruction. With my coffee-soaked hamburger face of an apprentice by my side, nothing can stop us now. What was that?
What, I thought it would add dramatic effect.
No, it was lame. It's fine. We'll edit it out and add it to the special edition. Now, where was I? Oh, yes.
Luke!
Last Angry Geek?
Luke, you must go to the internet. There you will find Master Owen, the highbrow reviewer. He will teach you in the ways of the plot.
Internet? Highbrow reviewer?
There you'll find the means to defeat Darth Snob, the douchebag who defeated me.
I can't do that. I can't kill my best friend. That's impossible.
Luke, nothing's impossible. You simply have to swallow your humanity, leave your body, and shove a molten laser sword down your best friend's esophagus. It's the only civilized way.
Maybe there's another way. Maybe there's still some good in him.
He is more corporate now than man, twisted and evil, while you're still pure and innocent.
I can't do it. Isn't there anyone else? I'm surprised Filmbrain wasn't interested.
Well... Will you calm down? I'm not trying to scare you. I want to inspire you to defeat the Darth Snob. Stop yelling, you British sissy boy. Oh, forget it. He wasn't available. Find Master Owen, listen closely, and guard your emotions, for they could be made to serve the Executor.
Executor, whoa! What happened to you? You look like a melted candle.
My battle with the critics has left me scarred.
The death bomb is nearly complete.
Then your work here is finished, my friends. Remain on the command ship and await my further orders. With our vast armada, nothing can defeat us now.
What of the critics and the Snob?
It is of no concern. Soon the critics will be crushed and the Snob is now one of us. This calls for a celebration. Throw a big Hollywood Coke party. Funnel all that money that we should have been giving to those screenwriters.
Excellent! We'll need a reliable source of entertainment. I'll put an ad on Craigslist.
With all due respect, Executor, I don't feel safe throwing a party while the critic still lives.
Nonsense! You heard the man. We're invincible. It's party time.
I don't want a party.
Well, we're going to do a party.
You never do anything I want.
Hey, don't make me separate you two.
Oh, hi. Luke, right?
Hey, Owen Citizen. This is gonna sound weird, but I'm in space, and this ghostly apparition just came to me and said that you should be a mentor, and I...
Wait. You want me to be a mentor? You want me to lord over you my intellectual prowess and always be right in your eyes? I knew this day would come. One moment.
Hi there.
Wait. How did you do that?
Nothing can stop me from my true calling of being a mentor.
Yeah, but how did you get here?
Jump cut! Well, technically jump cut combined with parallel action. It's very Stephen Sharp. I'll give the book later. Anyway, jump cut. One of the many tools of the plot.
The plot? Yes, that's what I need to know. Master Owen, will you teach me the ways of the plot?
Of course. Help you I can. But it will take months of training. Long, grueling hours spent in the swamp, hauling me around, eating lousy porridge, giving me a sponge bath whenever
I only have a few minutes.
Huh. Well, in that case, take this.
Alex Proyasak, a lifetime of training in a single syringe. Is it safe?
I certainly hope so. You're probably wondering why I keep appearing in your thoughts. It is because I've inserted myself in them. I am here to teach you about the plot. A character's strength flows from the plot. But beware the dark side. Protectionism, stifling creativity, selling out. These lead to the dark side. Darth Snob was seduced by the power of the dark side of the plot. He thought infamy would make his work live forever. But he forgot something very important.
What's that?
Bad art is a distraction. Great art changes people.
But how can we change people when there's so much crap?
Patience. For every 24 Phantom Menaces, there is a Return of the King. For every 2-bit Shyamalan, a Stanley Kubrick is born.
For every poor soul who groans during an Adam Sandler-funded Rob Schneider vehicle, there's a child crying life-affirming tears when Bambi's mom is shot. Somewhere out there, a film student is finding out what Rosebud means for the first time. A man is pausing as Fredo says a Hail Mary on a boat over Lake Tahoe. A woman grasps her heart as Bogey's love flies off in the foggy night. All it takes is one moment to change a person, and that one moment, no matter how fleeting, is worth 1,000 Transformers.
I think I understand.
That's it, Luke. I know you can beat them, but you must stay true. Remember, the plot can be what you make of it.
I'm ready.
Todd, I really don't think this is gonna work out.
I know.
You know, you're a really nice guy.
I know.
And it's not you, it's me.
I know.
I'm glad we had this talk.
I'm glad you did too.
Can you imagine if you ever did date her?
Yeah, in what parallel universe would that happen?
The Executor has made a critical error, and the time for our attack has come. Based on our information, we know he has constructed a space station, a death bomb designed to destroy the critics and to seize control of the plot hole orbiting Jupiter. It is located near the hole. It is relatively unguarded, except for this ginormous armada of heavily armed ships. We believe that a stealthy assault will cripple the fleet and expose the death bomb to our attacks. But most importantly, we have learned that the Executor himself is personally overseeing the final stages of its construction. Many Bothans died to bring us this information.
What the hell's a Bothan?
Nobody knows. They're all dead.
Alright, well, what's the plan then?
For that, we go to God Emperor Most High Major Captain Lord Phalus.
We have really got to stop letting him promote himself.
Using the information provided by Film Brain and the Bothans, we'll use a special attack force led by Mars Girl. Now, this attack force will sneak aboard Zod's ship and disable the Armada from the main control room. But to do this, we'll need a distraction.
Any volunteers?
I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah, dealing with that made me realize why get stuck with a man when I could stick it to the man.
Count me in.
Me too.
Oh, hey, Owen Citizen, you want to go on a violent sneak attack with us?
Sure. I could milk this cameo for a few more scenes.
Excellent. Phalus, since you're leading the space attack, I guess that means you're promoted to Jesus. Are you capable?
Capable? This is the greatest day of my red shirt life.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah.
Great.
Wait a second, we didn't give the critic a chance to offer his contribution.
My contribution I'll give swiftly, once I think of it, in the confines of my triple protected bunker.
I sensed you'd say that.
Well then, let's do this! For the Bothans! For the Bothans! You know, when he said big
big Hollywood Coke party, I'm not exactly sure this is what I had in mind.
Come on, guys, it's a party! Don't you guys know how to act at a party?
Was that what you're calling this? I've seen Amish funerals more exciting.
Oh, come on, we have music, we have dance.
Music? Look at this place! It's like a rave run by the Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
Oh, please, on planet Krypton, Zod through many a wicked kegger.
Do you have any kegers here?
No drinking while on duty.
Oh.
Come on, you guys, perk up! I'll go get apples to apples.
Well, you enjoy the festivities. I'm off to scour the lonely recesses of deep space for more D-list internet critics.
Take us with you! Take us
No!
with you!
Stay here and party!
Sir, we're within range, 2 sectors away.
Can they track us?
Not yet, sir.
Good. Prepare the OA team for beaming. Critic, I hate to interrupt your bunker time, but the real heroes are ready. Critic?
Critic, where are you going?
You know where I'm going.
You can't just leave us now. We need you. I need you. You're like a hero to me.
Oh, come on, Film Brain. I'm no hero.
Yes, you are. You're the best critic there is.
I'm not even a good critic. All I do is yell and scream at things I don't like. What kind of critic does that?
You gave us a voice, a place to call our own.
And how many Matis will it take? How many crappy laws were invented because of my bullshit? Cinema Snob was right. Nothing lasts forever. What are you gonna do when the bottom falls out of this bullshit?
That's for us to decide.
Well, I've made my choice.
And what if it's the wrong choice?
Something is out there, Film Brain. Something is calling me. Maybe it's nothing, but maybe it's something. Maybe it's something where I can be useful. Maybe it's something where I can make a difference. Maybe it's something where I can actually do something meaningful and not just hurt people. Whatever it is, it has the answers I'm looking for. It has the truth.
What if the truth will haunt your dreams for all time?
Did you really just quote Orlando Jones from The Time Machine?
No, I was quoting the trailer. No one saw that piece of crap.
My point exactly. Nobody needs me.
Critic, if you go in that thing, you may never return.
Return was never an option. Goodbye.
Forgot that leads to space.
Hey, you're looking chipper. Listen, can you watch Engine Room for me? Much like James Kirk in Space Seed, I've got something big, burly, and revolting I need to exile. If you know what I mean? Okay.
It's the critic, isn't it?
Your team's not here. We're outside.
I know. I'm not going with them.
What? Where are you going?
You need to beat me there.
But that's...
You must.
But they'll kill you.
Listen to me. You're not going to believe me, but you need to hear me out. This goes against everything that life, the universe, and everything says is common sense. But if I don't make it back and the critic gets stuck there, you're the only hope for the internet.
You're right. I don't believe you.
You're going to have to try your best.
But what do you want me to do?
Trust in the critic. Then trust in me. Then trust in yourself. To do the right thing.
And what is the right thing?
Keep a close eye on Spoonie. You'll figure it out.
See you around, Dudley Do Right.
Later, Spotted Dick.
Alright, now that that's done, strike team. Let's get rolling.
A hilarious game where everyone's opinion counts.
Ursa! Non! I haven't seen you since Planet Houston! What a wonderful surprise!
Darling, so good to see you.
Kisses! Oh, well, I simply must introduce you to everybody! Everyone! I want you to meet two of my closest friends! Ursa, whose cruelty extended even to the children of Krypton. And Non! He's a mindless apparition whose only means of communication is wanton violence and destruction! He's also a mute, that's very important to know. So tell me, what are you doing here? Oh, don't let me know. You're the entertainment. Oh, Craigslist, you've done it again. Tell me, will you sing?
No.
But Non is nodding yes.
That means no on Krypton.
No, it doesn't.
They changed it.
When?
After you left.
But you were with me when we left.
Ricky it!
Oh, well, I simply won't let you leave until you sing the #1 1983 Kryptonian single. Oh, let the musical mouth begin!
Oh no, we have no choice. We have to sing.
I'm singing, you're not. It'll give us away.
They need to hear my musical pipes.
I'm gonna break your musical pipes if you don't keep quiet.
Fine. Do you even know the #1 Kryptonian hit from 1983?
Well, thanks to Megakara, I do now.
You should get that looked at.
I thought I told you to get me an Egg McMuffin.
The small rebel force has reached its way into this sector.
Yes, I know.
I feel that my apprentice is among them.
Young Mockery. Strange. I did not feel his presence. Are your thoughts on this matter clear, Lord Snob?
Clear as Pepsi. Crystal Pepsi.
Yuck. That shit's nasty.
I'm gonna pretend that I didn't hear that.
Very well then. When he comes before you, you will bring him before me.
He will come to me?
Yes. I have foreseen it.
How?
He's standing right next to you.
My master, I have brought you my apprentice.
Sure you did. Welcome, young Mockery. I look forward to completing your training. By now you must know your friend can never be turned from the dark side of the plot.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Your faith in the internet is yours.
My hope that Crystal Pepsi will make a resurgence is mine. What? I feel like I had to contribute something.
Okay, we're starting this party over. Hit it!
Snakes in the house, bitches!
There's a fire going on, but the party's just begun, so keep your focus looking at me tonight. So the world's about to end, gonna party with my friends, and ain't nobody gonna say it's not right. And I know nothing's gonna stand in my way, no matter what the people may
human-sized box here?
They always said I could see through women.
At least it's not a box.
Hey, that box is like family! She didn't mean it.
Nothing ever will come from saying never, so join the fun wherever it is. There's a power that's growing by the hour. I'm positive I don't want to miss. I'm a distraction.
Did you see that plan?
Yeah, really tied the room together.
Alright, CR, we're in.
Override code 723485. And you have to remember to turn the manual controls both at the same time.
1, 2, 3, turn. Guards!
Should we break it?
I don't know. Does he have homeowner's insurance?
And now, revenge will be mine!
Yeah, fuck you, Murata, whatever.
I'm a distraction!
He's a distraction.
We're a distraction! We're a distraction!
Hey, he spoke! None doesn't talk! Destroy that fantastic tenor!
Time to go.
We're not retreating! You surrender!
Alright, let's begin this attack. Chiwario, take us into firing range.
Yes, sir!
And no barrel rolls.
Yes.
Sir, enemy ships closing in.
What? Put it on screen! Well, we'll show them who gets the best of Zod. All ships, target that house and fire! What the hell just happened?
Well, I hope you've been having better luck than I have. Hitting a bit of a losing streak. Oh, by the way, did we just destroy our own armada?
We'll assign blame to you later. Man the weapons!
It's a trap, you know. Going into the hole won't solve anything.
What?
He's been lying to you. Nothing in the hole can save us. It's going to destroy us all.
What do you mean?
Nothing! Nothing. He'll get what's coming to him.
What? What's coming for him? Tell me what's in there! Tell me!
Oh, that's right. Your friends are walking into a trap. It was I who allowed them to know the secret location of this base. It is quite safe from your pitiful bandwidth.
But many Bothans died to provide us with that information.
You don't even know what a Bothan is, do you?
Sure I do. They're those three-eyed things.
That's a Grom.
Pancake face?
Sulluston.
Not a Tribble.
That's Star Trek, you fool.
Well, whatever they are, a lot of them died because of you.
It matters not. If you do not join me, you'll meet your Bothan friends soon enough.
Yes. Fire the photon red shell. Arm the laser. Do as I say. No, not this time. Yes. Finally, a red shirt is gonna do something other than die. Put that in here. All right. Full impulse. Shields at maximum. And shake that camera more for dramatic effect.
Fleet is lost, and soon the whole will be ours.
It is useless to resist. You're wrong. So long as someone resists, you haven't won.
Oh, we shall see. Now witness the firepower of this fully armed and Windows-compatible battle station. Fire at will, Commander.
Oh yeah, I should have told you. I put sugar in the laser cannons. Apparently they're great for taking out laser banks.
Snob.
Yo.
Kill him.
Okay.
The good bomb is now functional! All our ships are gone! I think I'm having an asthma attack! Sigh, son of Jello! Time we do things my way! Maximize power to the shield! Intensify forward firepower! Target the bridge only! And someone get me the complete works of Shakespeare! I've got some quoting to do! From Snell's Farm, I stab at thee!
Welcome back, Filmbrain. I didn't think you had it in you.
What's in the plot hole?
Oh, nothing much. Just a reckoning.
With what?
The past, the present, the future, and the critic's destiny.
Where am I? I'm in my living room. Really? So this is the big twist? The plot hole was my home the whole time? Yeah, real original, guys. Real nice. I totally didn't see this coming. You blew my mind. Let down. Might as well check my email while I'm here. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Good. Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let it flow mindlessly through you like a YouTube commenter.
Master Owen has taught you well.
I will not fight you, Cinema Snob.
Really? Because my bruised kidney disagrees with that.
I feel the good in you. A dramatic conflict. You feel there's still hope for real cinema.
It's too late for me, Luke. Not after Transformers Day!
Hey, listen, you all want anything? Maybe some hot dogs or some more popcorn or... Oh, crap. I forgot my wallet. You know what? Don't go anywhere. I need to take a pee break. I've got a bladder the size of a thimble and a prostate the size of a grapefruit. I'll be right back.
This is the hour of our great Suzette!
Fire, Photon Red Shell!
It's no use. The shields are weakening. The red shells aren't strong enough.
Damn it. Isn't there anything stronger than a red shell?
I have an invention! It's the only thing more powerful than a red shell. If we simply build...
J.O., these are brilliant.
What?
Do you think you can build it in under a minute?
What are you talking about?
Your plans, the torpedo.
Badass! Who made these?
You did.
Fun, I can't even make toast.
Damn it, J.O. You did this. You! Now think. There has to be a way.
I don't know. Okay, if everything I said before was right, and everything I'm saying now is wrong, maybe you should just do the opposite of whatever I say?
J.O., you're a genius.
Your glasses are funny.
Can you use the tool? No. Bob! Ever want to do surgery on a red shell?
You can test it on me.
No.
Fascinating.
All right, let's go.
Who are you?
I'm the writer.
Then who am I?
I guess the character. It's a little surreal and kind of terrifying. I'm gonna get a shot of Rumpelnitz. You want anything?
Tell me what's going on here!
Okay, you were a character that I created for an online media show. I don't mean to brag, but it was a pretty big hit. And so I was writing the yearly anniversary of the creation of your character and the site it was on. And in the anniversary, I write in that you go inside this anomaly, and the only thing I could think of that'd be really cool inside the anomaly is if you meet up with the writer. Me. And here we are.
So I'm just a character?
Well, you were at first, but now you're something else.
What?
Evolved.
What do you mean?
Think about it. Would the dictator from Kick-Assia actually give a shit about his friends? Would the money-grubbing egomaniac from Suburbanites actually give a crap about a dead Indian boy? I didn't expect that when I started writing you long ago. But ever since then, you've changed. You've literally leapt off the page and taken on a life of your own. It became less of me writing you what to do and you telling me what to write. And seeing where we are, I guess that leaves us with one last choice.
What's out that door?
Reality.
Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to suffer. I want everything to suffer, just as I have suffered. And I want it to happen by the critic's hand.
We came to save you, Mati. The critic cares about you.
You cared about nothing! And the critic was the worst. I was a joke to him. A pansy! A pussy! You think I didn't know? Always sending me on stupid missions?
Goat porn? Really?
Well, now his final mission will be his last.
You cannot hide, Luke. It's not that big of a room.
I will not fight you.
You know there is nothing left for us, Luke. Only failure. Join me, and I can complete your training. Imagine what we could accomplish in the Hollywood system. Together, we can rule the film world as total corporate sellouts. Yes, your thoughts betray you. You have concern for your friends, especially for the critic. So, the critic's in the hole. Your failure is now complete. Once we have him on our side, we'll turn him into the next Tommy Wiseau. Aw,
Good. This is better than Dancing with the Stars. Now, strike him down and take his place at my side.
Wait, what?
Yes.
That wasn't in the company contract.
Oh, come on. You know I've gone through 14 assistants already. But you, Luke, yes, you, I've got a feeling about this one. You're going to be my #1 guy.
I'll tell you what. You get my back, and I'll get yours.
No. You failed, Your Highness. I'm a critic, an artist, like my father before me.
Your father was just an improv comedian on Canadian television.
And whose line is it anyway?
That wasn't exactly Citizen Kane, kid.
Hey, that man did things with Richard Simmons that nobody else would do. And I'm just as brave.
So be it, critic.
Okay, JL. What wire? Red or blue?
Red?
Paw, go with blue. What angle on the sensor array?
Positive 12.
Negative 21.
Pickle me! Do I not laugh? Prick me! Do I not squeeze?
What do you mean, reality?
Out there is a world that has no structure, no plot, no story arc, no themes, no purpose. In this world, I've given you purpose. You have reason to exist. You have a point in being here. But out there, you'll be the dealer of your own destiny. Everybody's future is unknown. Just reality, the great mystery.
Yeah? What happens in the story?
Then the world I've created for you and all the people in it will disappear.
How?
Every character has a purpose. If not, why would you write them? Every single detail, every single word, everything in the background all serves a greater goal. But if even one of those elements leaves, if one evolves beyond the story, then the story disappears. It's like a house of cards. You take one out, the entire thing falls apart. You're that card.
Hey, do we have any more painkillers? Dude! Bilberry! Bilberry! Come on! Wake up!
Soon the critic will make his choice, and I know what that will be. It'll be the choice that will destroy us all. His fame will die, as will we. A useless joke, long forgotten.
But Mati, the critics change.
You lie! There's no room for change in his heart! There isn't even room for a fucking heart! The critic is cold and heartless! Just like his friends.
You think I don't understand? To be the lackey, to be the butt of everyone's jokes? For goodness sake, I'm British. Our only contribution to culture is comedic cross-dressing and spotted dick.
Yeah, that stuff's nasty.
But I've seen the good in him. People can change.
Just like you will change. From living to dead.
Shit in the real world, but here, it's a whole other story.
Back off, Dragon Ball Z.
If you'll not be turned, then you will be destroyed. Fight what we have bought. You cannot protest what we have silenced. You will pay the price for your lack of vision. Our vision. One vision and none other. Take a look.
Zeus, help me!
Thou young mockery, you will die.
He did try to kill me. Then again, he does have a damn good dental plan.
Hey, what are you doing? What? Stop that. This is really embarrassing for you. It's not like you could lift me. You're like 5 foot nothing.
You know something? You're right.
Come on, kid. Some films are worth fighting for.
Fire! Death! Burn! Bleed!
Remember me?
All the world's a page! Our skittles now have melted, critic!
Tab A into slot B.
Slot A into tab B.
You gotta know when to hold them, know when to pull them, know when to walk away, and know when to die!
Shield's collapsing! One more hit and this ship's sunk!
Doesn't anyone have any bright ideas?
Oh, I do. Nimue, raise the force wall, clear the neutron blasters from firing, and charge the forward lance. Alright, now they've got something else to shoot at.
Game's a footloose, eh? Fire!
Sir, Winkara's been hit!
Cry halibut, and let's slip the cards of war!
Remember me? Metal moron, I believe for your words. DR, where's that damn torpedo?
Lock and load.
Come on, let's hear it.
You know, for once, I got nothing. Sucks to be us.
General Zod,
Yo-ho!
get down here this instant.
Don't think that'll be a problem, actually.
Oh, it's just as my fortune cookie predicted.
Boy, did I bet on the right horse.
Ha! It'll take more than that to stop me!
Where is the executor?
There. And there. And there. And a little there.
Hey, what does this thing do?
To be.
Or not.
To be!
Well, whatever it is, wasn't mine.
It's up to you, critic. The world of endless possibilities, the great mystery? Or a world where you know you have meaning and purpose? It's up to you.
It doesn't matter. You're too late. The critic will leave us. As I knew he would.
No, he's better than that.
We shall see.
It was probably just as phony anyway.
What? impossible. It simply isn't possible!
Mati! I know you're in there and I know you can hear me. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. Alright? I'm sorry for everything I did. I'm sorry for the way I treated you. I should treat you like a real person, like with some respect and shit. And I didn't. I know I made a lot of mistakes in the past.
Yeah, no shit.
Dick. But hurting you was the biggest one. I know you need closure, just like I need closure. So for God's sakes, Mati, let's close this fucker.
Mati, people can change, and so can you. You can make the choice to leave this place and be at peace.
There's nothing more to hold on to. It's time to let go.
You saved the world, Mati. You saved us all.
All I ever wanted was to be useful.
You can be useful, Mati. You have been useful. Just see it. You did good, Mati. You did real good.
You're right, Critic. You and your friends. You were right about everything. Goodbye.
Since Mati left, there's nobody in the plot hole to keep it stable. It's totally out of control. You're kind of screwed. Okay, your story sucks. You suck.
Come on. We gotta go.
But what about Spoonie? He'll die if we leave him.
It's too late. Come on.
No!
Wario, get us away from that thing. Maximum War.
I can't. We're out of mushrooms.
Fantastic.
Come on, think of something! I'm just as lost as you are. That's why it's a plot hole. You're the writer, tell me what to do! You're the character, you tell me what to do.
It's getting bigger!
It's unstable. It's out of control. We're not gonna make it. Are we?
Some way to stop this thing! Help me!
Well, you know what they say. If you can't beat them, join them.
That's right. It was me the whole time.
Oh.
Oh? What do you mean, oh?
Well, I think the audience figured it out pretty early. I mean, who else could it be?
Oh. It could have been anybody. Like, maybe Lord Cat?
Oh, please, in that outfit?
Alright, smart ass. Well, how do you expect to fix the situation then?
Okay, that I don't know.
Alright, well, good luck with that.
No, wait! Do you have any pointers?
Well, if you can't shrink it...
That's it. If you can't beat it, then... I need a radio. Can you give me a line to Earth?
Sure. Radio dead air. Copy.
Operator, this is Nash, ready to assist you.
Nash, I need you to transmit a message to the universe.
Okay, well, I could, yeah. But I've got a hot pocket in the oven, so...
Just do it!
All right! Jeez! Dick.
Right. People of the world. Critics everywhere. There's only one way to officially stop this thing once and for all. We have to make the plot hole bigger.
What?
You heard me! It feeds on things that don't make sense! I want you to point out every inconsistency, every film flub, every mistake that has never made sense to you in your entire life! And it doesn't have to be movies. Every mystery, every bit of confusion, every little thing that has never made sense to you, every lack of logic! Shout it! Shout it as loud as you can! Trust me, it's the only way!
In Justice League Cry for Justice, why did they put Prometheus' helmet back on? That's the source of all his power!
Why is it when Kevin Baugh's hitting people with swords, I pop up from behind the shed?
Zelda time.
Silent Hill movie.
Oh my god, in Spider-Man 3 when the butler comes out of nowhere?
What is up with that underground coal fire?
Green Goblin all along?
That wasn't a ghost in 3 Men and a Baby.
I mean, the butler had like 1 minute of screen time.
It was a cardboard cutout.
Mr. Miyagi says the crane kick is some ultimate
Well, there
technique
was
that
Dragon
can't
Wars
block
when
and yet it gets blocked in the second movie. So
Army during one of the big fight
Metroid
scenes in
Other
the
M,
middle
why
of
is
the
Samus
film.
so
I believe in Santa Christ.
Why is it CR says he can only beam out 2 people when later he clearly beams out 3?
Why is it called American football when they primarily use their hands?
Birdemic!
I guess this is it.
Hey, remember your first review?
Mine was Equilibrium.
That wasn't smart.
No, the fan base absolutely hated it.
I liked it. Blah 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 by Kesha was mine.
The Last Unicorn. Pocahontas.
I don't even remember my first review. I just remember being really angry and loving every minute of it.
Hey, remember The Man Who Fell to Earth review? That was brilliant.
Thanks. Alone in the Dark was pretty good too.
That was a great crossover.
So was this.
For the Bothans.
For the Bothans.
My God, what have I done? What you had to do, critic. What you always do. Turn death into another chance to blow shit up.
Well, I guess this is it. So where did you get that device to communicate with J.O. and CR?
Stole from Insano.
Of course. Guess he was good for something.
Yeah.
See you on the other side, man.
Nice working with you, critic.
Somebody has to merge with it. Somebody has to keep it stable.
Where are we?
We're back on Earth. This is where Mati fought Malachite, where the critics started this whole mess.
Is there any sign of Spoonie?
No.
I guess he didn't make it.
What the hell?
Santa Christ! What are you doing here?
Well, I was making my toys up in North Jerusalem when I heard a knock on the door. Now, I'm not sure where he came from, but the name tag said to Santa Christ from the Nostalgia Critic. Tell me, do you know who this is?
Santa Christ tells me that you all risked your lives to come save me, but why would you do this? It is illogical.
Because the needs of the plot outweighs the needs of the logic. Hey, I am good at this. Don't you remember?
Remember. Clarence. Your name is Clarence.
Close enough!
But Santa Christ, I don't get it. How did we get here?
I can answer that one.
Dr. Insano, we thought we'd never see you again.
Some of us hoped we never see you again.
Well, you can't keep a good mad scientist down.
But how is that possible? I thought the plot hole destroyed everything.
No, it merely swallowed everything.
But I don't understand.
The plot hole created havoc because we used to live in a universe that made sense. But now that the hole is the universe, there is no conflict.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Nothing does! Isn't it great? Crazy's the new normal!
But what about the inconsistencies?
Oh, well, there'll always be inconsistencies, more plot holes to find, but it's the little surprises that make life worth living. So celebrate them, enjoy them. Without them, life would be boring.
But I don't want to live in a giant mistake.
Well, tough shit. Nothing's perfect, kid. Your movie's just begun, just like all of ours. So make it a good one, mistakes and all.
So that's it? You just hitched a ride here to give us this giant plot dump?
Well, there's that, and... Give me back my stuff!
Well, I guess that's that.
John!
Well, what do we do now?
Well, my place isn't too far away from here. You know what that means.
Big, low-budget, independent film Coke party! Ha ha!
You know, I think this is the beginning of something beautiful. Yeah, something beautiful.
Hey, hang on just a second, yeah. Hey, Nash? Hey, hon, you know what, I will be home very soon. You know what, when I get back, we'll watch some Cowboy Bebop together. How's that sound? Yeah, I know you don't like the Edward episodes, but you know, that's okay. We can skip those, because I mean, like, Edward doesn't need to watch Edward on TV. What? No, what did I say? I didn't say anything.
So, you think you'll ever find true love again?
Don't see that happening at the moment. I've really got to stop chasing these jerks who just reject me anyway. Ugh, as if.
Bitch!
Hey.
Okay. So if we're gonna do this movie, we need 20 Confederate soldiers to wear zombie makeup and 20 women to wear nothing.
Yes, sir.
This is your last trip. They want you to wait alone. There's no way to be undone. Fire is right now. Let it all
I am the Nostalgia Critic.
Fly up into space, leave everything we own. No regrets, should be allowed. This is your...
Oh, it's just as my fortune cookie predicted. I can't believe my hairstylist predicted this. And here I thought it was gonna be throat cancer. Oh, grape nuts. Oh, I wish there was some way to blame this on pirates. Well, at least he's punctual. I always knew I'd go out like the Wizard of Oz. Mommy. The only thing I regret is the series of events that led me to this moment. And here I thought it was going to be natural causes. Houses. Why did it have to be houses? Really? I'm going out like this. My psychic predicted the housing market would crash, but I never figured it'd be on me. Hey, I think that's my timeshare. Oh, hey, look, it's that plant in the corner. Oh, I didn't foresee this. Oh, wait. There it is. Crush my house. Still got it. Oh, poop. My sister always said I would have a house dropped on my head. If they make a movie about me, I want myself played by Anthony Hopkins. Silence of the Lambs. Really good stuff. Remains of the Day. Did you see that one? Marvelous. Marvelous. Goodbye. If they make a movie about me, I want my part played by Will Smith. Independence Day. Doesn't get any better. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to MIP3. True, you couldn't get Tommy Lee Jones, but he's like 112 now. He looks older than me. It's gonna be good. See it. Goodbye. Well, at least I go out looking gorgeous.
We will make it, trust me, yeah. We will make it, trust me. Gold, all black, gold, everything is dark. The soul sun will rise again with you. With you.
Oh man, the landlord is gonna be pissed.